like special, or are they just like
gelatin free?
those are jelly tots, right?
They're jelly tots, and then you have
They're good to go.
Oh yeah, unwrapped Starburst is the wee square ones, and then
Because the wrapper has gelatin,
yes, exactly.
so you can't eat that.
And the koalas are special gelatin free koalas. They're very good. They're from Frutella actually.
Gelatin-free koalas.
Koalas, yeah.
Sounds different.
It does.
But I don't like Frutella.
Yeah.
The actual standard Frutella sweet.
Really?
No. Secondly,
I very much like Frutella.
you can't eat it.
No, don't think so. I haven't looked into it actually. I can eat Starburst, so maybe I could eat Frutella.
They're very similar.
They are quite similar. We're good.
Settle down and you realize you don't
I
really
wish it
eat
would
that stuff.
snow.
Oh. You're fucking joking me. Did you see that? And then
No!
that's amazing. It's snowing, guys. Ish. Good job, Chris. Hey.
Thank you.
Okay, I need you to do something for me, right? At like 3:30 on the 25th, I need you to say that exact phrase, sitting right there.
Okay, I can do this.
I gotta have a bet on.
I wish it would snow.
I'm so close to finishing one of my New Year's resolutions from last year, though.
What is it?
Read one book a month.
Oh.
I haven't done it month by month, but
Yeah, but you're going to
I've
cover
done
12 books.
I've done 12 books over the course of 12 months.
Wow. That's a good one, though.
Yeah.
Nice
I'm
one
glad,
to knock
I'm
off
glad.
the list.
Definitely only got it because I started reading there in the last like 2 or 3 months. Like I probably knocked out like 7 books in the last like 3 months.
That's what I was going to say. I'd say your book count has probably went in the last couple of months more so than it did the rest of the year.
Definitely. I think I read 2 books in the first half of the year.
Wow.
And
then you just went
made
ham.
up for it off.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely want to. I want to read more as well. I took into a lot of reading this year. That was inspired purely through this podcast. It was like, you should read more books. Okay.
There you go. We did.
I'll read more books then.
Fine. Fuck you. I'll do it.
Yeah, so we'll do our yearly roundup, all the events that happened in 2019.
Mm-hmm.
This is going into a new decade.
Yeah, 2020. Yeah.
Jesus, the decade roundup.
20, man.
Historic events of the last 10 years. That's pretty
Will
good.
you call it 2020?
2020. I don't think I could say 2020. Could you?
Sounds wrong.
Yeah, it's too long.
Well, 2019 seems fine.
This is the year 20. I think that's better. We're in 20 right now. No,
just 20.
Just 20.
No,
yeah.
2020.
No, it's like this is 20 and 21. I aim to be.
True. Yeah, back in 98.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, people say that a lot. Oh, it was 94, I believe, and you know.
Yeah, but it sounds wrong. You said 20.
I know. It's just we're just not used to it.
No,
we're
yeah.
just creatures of
back in 08.
Yeah,
back in
that seems like forever ago.
Well, that is.
It is.
12
We were
years
fourth year in 08. The Dark Knight came out in 08.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's shocking,
isn't it?
Yeah.
That's insane. The Dark Knight. Yeah. Incredible film. Woody's Weekly Roundup. Isn't that what it was called? Remember in Toy Story? Woody's.
I don't know.
Sheriff Woody's Weekly Roundup or something?
I don't know. That's the TV show he was in.
Yeah, it was something. It was Roundup anyway. Maybe it was just Woody's Roundup or something.
Woody's wild, wacky, and flibble art flailing
Tube Man
Roundup.
Hi, I'm Albert. Okay.
Al Harrington, isn't it?
Al Harrington.
Oh my god. It's weird you remember that shit, I know.
It's unreal, yeah. Okay, I'm just gonna reply to a quick text message and then we are good to go.
We are G2 go. Hello
everybody, and welcome to the Empty Promise podcast. Nice reveal of those eyes, D. Thank you. If you're watching the video version, you've just been treated to a very arousing picture. Can we say that?
Oh yeah,
we can say that
for sure.
Yeah.
You need to entice the people to watch the video.
100%.
Somehow.
Get on over here and check this out. Thank you for joining us on what is episode 91 of the podcast on Sunday, the 15th of December 2019. I'm joined by my best friend, the whole wide world, Mr. James D. Downey.
Hello.
In your incredibly festive reindeer Christmas jumper.
Yep.
I'm sorry I couldn't bring mine.
See out there?
Is that Velcro? No. Is that like? But are the eyes like? Are the eyes like out like protruding?
No.
It looks like it from here. It looks like it's
just that like realistic. It's like it's coming right at you.
That's a really nice color jumper. I like that. It's a Christmassy kind of jumper.
Isn't
you know?
it?
Yeah, it's
I
proper.
like this one.
I couldn't find mine.
He doesn't have one, guys.
I have a nice Fallout one.
You do, actually.
Merry Christmas from Vault.
You can see that in our video that we did like 3 years ago, maybe.
Is it?
I don't know.
Yeah, probably is. I couldn't find it for work during the week. We had a Christmas jumper day. And I
You had
certainly
to
couldn't
side
find it.
down.
I was sure it was just sitting in my hot press.
Yeah.
Just resting there.
Nope.
So I have no idea where it is, but I should probably find that because I'm going to want it for the Christmas period.
For the holidays.
Yeah. Well, like I said, it is Sunday the 15th of December. And if you are a new listener to the podcast and this is your first podcast,
Well done.
Well done. And thank you for finding us. We hope this finds you well. This is the show.
Oh, yeah.
This is the show.
This is the extravaganza. This
Yeah.
is the fucking event of the year.
Yeah, where me and my best friend get together bi-weekly at this point. It used to be every week. Now it's bi-weekly.
It's every other week. And that's
Soon it'll be 3 times a week.
Yeah.
We're just going to make that jump. You know, we're extremists.
we spend that time just refining everything, just touching everything up.
Yeah.
And just, as game developers like to say, just polishing everything.
polishing, that's it,
making
yeah.
everything better.
I think we're polishing a turd at this point.
You can do that.
What?
You can do that.
What do you mean you can do that?
Mythbusters.
No, you can't.
You can
No,
polish
you
a
can't
turd.
polish a turd.
You absolutely can't do that. Right.
It's too soft a
No,
material.
you can do it. Right, guys. There's a video for
New
everyone.
listeners are
There-
fucked.
There's a video for everyone to go and watch. Mythbusters busted this myth. You can, in fact, polish a turd. Yeah, they did it with like some. I think they used a different variety of poo. To be fair,
No, they
different
didn't.
turds.
And they polished
Yeah,
them.
you roll it into a ball.
Oh.
And you kind of just every day or like repeatedly just keep going over and over. It comes up really, really shiny. It's
No,
like,
that's disgusting.
I think-
And what, do they put like any kind of coating over it to like stop it from maturing?
It's all natural. I don't know what they do actually for that.
Jesus.
But watch it. It comes out. They come out looking like fucking like pool balls. Swear to
That's
God, they come out
something
really
I just
like
don't need.
gleaming. Because I just wanted people to be aware of the fact that you can in fact polish a turd. That's what we're doing here,
Well, I guess
and
that's
it's
what we're doing.
gonna look fantastic.
Yeah.
You're gonna want to eat it. It's gonna look so good.
Well, there you go. If you're a new listener, this is what you're in for. To all our regular listeners, thank you so much for tuning in. And so all those all over the world who find this podcast, we hope it finds you well.
Yeah.
This holiday season. Take us with you anywhere using any podcast hosting service or find the video version over at youtube.com/Empty Promise Podcast. You can get in touch with us through any of our social media sites. Just search for the handle Empty Promise Podcast or our email address, which is
emptypromisepodcast@gmail.com.
we've got that nailed
Yeah,
down.
that's
right
to
now.
a T right now. That's what all the polishing results in.
It was what?
To a T.
To a T. Oh,
Yeah.
100%. Yeah.
To a T.
We just went away for a couple of weeks and
Yeah.
See what we can do.
We were just sitting at home practicing that.
I have got some on this day to hit you with, D.
Yeah, please.
Yeah, okay. Little segment we like to do where I inform our listeners of historic and interesting things that happened on this specific day in history. So today being the 15th of December, what happened? Well, give me 1 second because my my phone's not loading.
You haven't memorized this information, Chris?
I can't. No, it's much too much to memorize.
I'm not down.
Oh, there's like a little bar that usually loads
I used to think you were just
there
a
it is.
wealth of information that just could, spin these things off the top of your head.
Like a handful of them have loaded. Okay, well, on this day, December 15th, 1976, the oil tanker MV Argo Merchant runs aground near Nantucket, Massachusetts,
Nantucket.
causing one of the worst marine oil spills in history. So,
When was this? What year was this?
1976.
76.
2013, the South Sudanese civil war begins when opposition leaders Dr. Makar Anum, disappeared.
I guess we'll never know.
Oh, well, we never know. I tell you what. Oh no, there it is. Anum and Nyandig votes to boycott the meeting of the National Liberation Council at Cohen. I can't pronounce it. I'm so sorry. I was terrible on this last feeling. 1933, the 21st Amendment to the United States Constitution officially becomes effective, allowing the sale, manufacture, and transportation of alcohol.
Oh, so this was Prohibition being...
Prohibition, yeah. 1933, it was lifted, basically.
That's
so
mad.
that allows for the sale and manufacture of alcohol.
You can drink again, guys.
And 1971, the United States Bill of Rights becomes law when ratified by the Virginia General Assembly.
What year was that?
That was 1791. Sorry,
That's
yeah.
that's back like the birth of a nation time, like way back in...
Yep. 1778. This is way back. The American Revolutionary War. British and French fleets clash in the Battle of St. Lucia. And here's a fun fact about St. Lucia. there was a film. I wonder, can you tell me the film that was shot in St. Lucia? Now,
St. Lucia. Where is St. Lucia?
So St. Lucia is, to my knowledge, like I'm not going to say Caribbean, but around that.
So I'm gonna guess it's Pirates of the Caribbean.
That's exactly what it is. Yeah, I don't know why I just went over. Yeah, it was the first Pirates anyway. You know the whole like town.
Tortuga?
Not Tortuga.
Okay.
You know the first one.
Oh yeah,
like
yeah. Port something or
Port. What's that name? It's not Port Vale, is it?
No, what is it? Yeah.
Port something.
Yeah.
Where Captain Jack first comes in.
Yep. Where's hanging and all?
Well, that is shot at St. Lucia. I have. Oh yes, do you remember this? 2014. Man Haran Monis takes 18 hostages inside a cafe for 16 hours in Sydney. Do you remember that on the news?
2014?
Yeah. Monis and 2 hostages are killed when police raid the cafe the following morning.
God.
Do you remember that? No?
No.
I remember that being on TV.
That's mad.
2001, the Leaning Tower of Pisa reopens after 11 years and $27 million spent to fortify it without fixing its famous lean.
Yeah. That's one of those things you have to fix it, but you can't fix it so much that it stops leaning, or else it's just a regular tower.
2017, the 6.5 megawatts Java earthquake struck Java Island in the city of Sakamalia, Indonesia. 4 confirmed deaths, 36 injured, and 200 missing.
Fuck.
It always seems to be around this time of year that you get like mad earthquakes and stuff, like and
seasonal?
tsunamis. It must be.
Seasonal.
Remember the 2004 Boxing Day one?
Yeah, the one in
Sri Lanka.
Yeah.
It was just insane. Have you seen that movie?
No.
Ewan McGregor's in it.
Yeah, what's it called?
It's not called Missing.
Miracle or something like that.
It's something like that. Yeah. And I also have it's not morbid, but famous deaths, both today and tomorrow. So today's is Walt Disney.
Oh.
Died in 1966 today, and tomorrow is Colonel Sanders.
Oh.
In 1980. He only died in 1980.
Fair play to him.
I always thought
Anything about.
He's been around.
2 of the biggest corporations in America.
Yep.
Arguably the world.
With Disney, definitely. Disney's just a behemoth. Like.
Disney have taken it out recently as well.
Yeah.
Oh, do you know they're making? Here's a news that'll infuriate everybody. They're remaking Home Alone or rebooting Home Alone.
No, they're not.
They are. Disney. They now own the rights since they bought Fox. So there's a new. I don't know if it's a reboot or what it is, but it's going to be a Home Alone film, and it's not got Macaulay Culkin in it.
Clearly. So it's going to have another kid.
It's the kid from that Jojo Rabbit film. Have you seen it?
No.
It's that one. It's that film directed by Taika Waititi, the guy who did Thor Ragnarok and What We Do in the Shadows. It's basically about a kid who fantasizes seeing Hitler. It's set back in like Germany at that time.
Right.
It's meant to be like kind of like a lighthearted but like dark film. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Anyway, besides all that, he's meant to be a breakout star since that film has been like screened or whatever. And now Disney they want him to be Home Alone kid.
They want him to be Kevin McAllister.
Yeah, and they've hired the parents as well. What do you call her?
The actual parents? No.
The parent? No.
No.
Okay. God, no.
God, they must be really old now.
Well, I don't know if they are and they aren't, but they had to get some star power, Chris.
Okay.
So they got
Tell me.
You know Erin from The Office? Her?
Yes.
What's her name? Ellie Camper.
Okay.
Got her and the dude from.
I seen her in something recently there, and I thought I didn't know she was in this.
Yeah, she gets about.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I see her.
She's in Bridesmaids. No.
Is she in Bridesmaids?
She's in Bridesmaids briefly. In the background.
No, it wasn't Bridesmaids. I definitely watched something and I thought, oh fuck, there's Erin from The Office.
What the fuck are you doing here?
No, I can't remember what it is.
But anyway, yeah, they're remaking Home.
She's the mother then?
Yeah, she's gonna be the mother. So that's kind of I don't know. Listen,
this is a bold move from
they
Disney.
don't need to do this.
But Disney, like, to be fair, they don't mess up a whole pile.
I know, but they don't mess up, but like no one's happy about what they're doing.
But I mean, I can see, like, obviously they're the appeal to this. I'm assuming that they're aiming at like younger kids now who obviously maybe have never seen Home Alone. This is going to be like a standout film for them.
Maybe. I don't know. No, I'd say they're cashing in on the fact that we've all seen
You think?
Yeah, I'd say so.
I thought there would just be too much outrage from people who, like, if it's not broke, don't fix it type thing.
Look at the amount of people who went and seen The Lion King and Aladdin and
True.
what's the one they've remade or the remake of The Jungle Book?
Jungle Book.
You know?
Actually, The Jungle Book was great, and I haven't seen The Lion King.
Yeah.
But
I mean,
Jungle
that's what I mean. They're
Book
probably
was
not
fantastic.
bad films, but it's just like, you've done that.
Disney are doing like live adaptations of like all their films now, aren't they?
I think so.
Yeah. Wasn't like Mulan supposed to come out, but it was like postponed or some shit?
I don't know. Oh yeah, because the girl who was going to act in it was like said something that I like China or some shit like that.
Some kind of activist or something.
Disney don't want to piss off. No, I think she literally just said, what's
like
happening,
China.
what's happening in Hong Kong, or she either agreed with or disagreed with what's happening in Hong Kong, and Disney were like, we don't want to piss off China. Come on,
No,
reel it in.
Disney are just an absolute behemoth. Like Disney, Apple, and
Google.
Amazon. I would say maybe.
I'd say Google's bigger.
You think?
Yeah.
Google's big, but Amazon are a cash cow. Like
I don't know.
you know
You think of where Google have their hands in?
everything.
Look at your phone, everything.
True, but it seems like Amazon are going that way too. Like
They're pushing for that, but
yeah,
what they're good at is selling you stuff.
selling you stuff you don't need.
Exactly.
They
What
love
Google's
doing
good at
that.
is selling you.
Oh, that's good.
Right?
That's good.
Am I right?
Oh shit, yeah. Selling you. Holy
Selling all
shit,
your
yeah.
personal data to whomever
Okay.
they want.
That was deep.
What happened recently? I think the guys who founded Google are stepping down as the CEOs.
That's they're in that book I recently read as well, and I can't think of their names.
Can't get the names either.
No.
Is it Larry Page? No, that's somebody else.
Is it Larry Page?
I don't know. Anyway, they're stepping back. The OG
Yeah.
creators are stepping back. They made their money.
No shit. They've
Let
made
someone
their
else
money,
run the
like,
run the
Jesus.
business and just swimming all those profits. But anyway, I forget what we were talking
They're
about.
like, do you ever think of just how big these places get? Like, do you know what I mean?
It's unfathomable. Like you literally can't even imagine. Like Jeff Bezos
Yeah.
of Amazon is just sitting like
Like,
the money he makes a second.
absurd.
Huh.
But how did he get to that point? Do you know what I mean? Like, he started in like a garage.
Probably they all seem to start in the garage.
Yeah.
don't they? It's just it's entering a market where something hasn't been done before,
In the in Silicon Valley during
In
the
Silicon
fucking,
Valley,
during the
yeah.
prime. Jesus.
and then after that it's a matter of making sure that all the other people who are doing it don't win. So it's just like being ruthless as fuck. Apparently
That's
that show Pirates of Silicon Valley is very good.
Oh, really?
It's basically how like there was a bit because like obviously like Bill Gates, Microsoft,
Mhm.
was just like super ruthless
Mhm.
in that he just like ran every competitor out of business,
Yeah.
whatever means he could, because he was all about the way we're gonna make money is by we're gonna be the only ones you can go to,
Yeah.
which is what they've
He
done.
tried that with you hear a lot of that in that Steve Jobs books about the negotiations they had. Like,
Oh yeah, yeah,
but Jobs was an even more ruthless bastard.
exactly. Yeah,
So, you know what I mean?
and that's why they're the two biggest.
Yeah,
it's
no,
because
yeah.
they
They
didn't
talk no shit.
exactly.
Like, you know,
Steve Jobs was about making all his stuff unique,
Mhm.
and then Microsoft's thing was we'll just buy out
We'll
whoever's
just
the
exactly
competitor.
and make
Yeah, and then
yeah.
if we like them, we'll use them. If we don't, we'll
exactly. Microsoft will buy it and just give it to whoever needs it. Basically,
Yeah.
after that,
they'll
whereas-
buy it. I think they had like a whole like not mythology, like system where there's like buy them out, use up the resources, and then just expand and move on. And that's how they
right.
operated. Like, yeah,
It's insane. What about like SpaceX and Tesla and all that? Are they?
I don't really know. Again, that's another thing. It's just a brand new market. Like it's never been done before. That concept of let's make space. Let's like private organization making rockets that they can.
Did you hear
reuse.
he's sending marijuana to space
Is he
to grow a specific marijuana in space?
to see if it can be grown?
Yeah. Well,
Is
he's
that
pretty sure it's going to be grown in space.
Why?
In the space center in the
Space station?
yeah.
That's weird.
Yeah, it is. But apparently, there's some. I'm.
But like that's all NASA. Like NASA and like Russia and all, they're the ones who like own what happens in the space station. So they have to be like on board.
Yeah,
So I don't know.
but he has some power. Like,
he's the one who he sends the rockets up, isn't it?
yeah, wasn't it? What was their What was their? What do you call that? It's like, what do you call their booster? The Orion? Is that what it's called?
It's called
Something.
Falcon.
There's one of them that's been
Heavy Falcon.
just during the week returned from its like 6th deployment safely, and it's like, geez,
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's the Falcon.
Falcon,
Yeah,
and it's like 6 is like unheard of or something. That's
it's like that same thing has been used 6 times. It's went up into space and come back.
and these
down.
things should only really be used once. That'd be right. Like they normally go up, break off from
Yeah,
the rocket,
yeah.
and that's it. Like,
Yeah, historically, like I mean, Apollo and all that stuff, all the way up until like the late.
these are the
2000s.
big boosters that essentially thrust the rocket up into space. Yeah,
Yeah. It's
Okay.
like if you imagine one rocket, right? Imagine one rocket and there's a payload at the top. This is the biggest part of it. It holds all the fuel.
yeah,
And then whenever it gets basically, as soon as you like get high enough that you don't need as much power to keep going,
yeah.
it breaks off. And it
Oh,
used to just
and
fall
you don't
in the
need that
ocean.
power because you're leaving the atmosphere. Is that right?
Yeah.
So the gravity's less.
Well, yeah, the gravity, yeah.
That'd be right. No,
It's because there's less resistance
right. Okay.
in the air, so it's easier to push.
Okay.
because you're already going so fast, you only need to top it up.
It's insane. But yeah, but essentially
That used to just fall into the ocean.
Yeah.
But now they land it on like a
They landed
ship.
on like they could land it like such a, but 6 times this one is returned.
Yeah.
That's insane.
SpaceX are so cool.
Who does he hire? Is he in charge of that? Like,
No.
no.
He's CEO, but he doesn't run it.
Okay.
No.
Okay.
I think he's CEO.
How do they hire these people, or where do they find these people? You know what I mean? Like these have to be like top minds.
Oh yeah.
You know, like you
Top
can't
men, Chris.
yeah, top
men.
Yeah. Holy shit! And did you see the video as well of the Tesla? What do you call it? The 4x4 or whatever it is.
The Cybertruck.
The Cybertruck battling against the like top 4x4 in America. It's like a Ford something.
Right.
Basically, they attach a tow line between the two, and they both just floor it.
Yeah.
And this 4x4 Ford is just won't budge.
No,
the
yeah,
Tesla's just literally sitting there, and then it like guns it, and it just starts pulling the 4x4.
They're pretty smart with what they're doing there, is because it's just like when you're using electric motors, right? It's like you can put way more torque.
Yeah.
So it's not necessarily that's more strength, so that you can make it like, so we're just turning this much, and we're absolutely turning this much. Whereas the Ford is kind of going, I have to spin a motor constantly.
Yeah.
So you're using gears and stuff to make that turn.
That's crazy.
That's mad. But they know what they're doing. They're like advertising, we can pull a fucking thing back. But it's like,
yeah,
that's what you're showing us. It's
Yeah.
like maybe you have these things like race
Joe
up
Rogan
and
has a big influence in that as well. Like he posts
into
a
all
lot of
that
their
shit,
shit,
isn't
you
he?
know. So that's actually where I seen it this
Tell you
week.
what though, that's Tesla's big fucking win, is that like all these like influencers and YouTube personalities and Joe Rogan types, they're all the ones who are
pushing their shit.
Yeah,
I
and
know.
that's where you get basically free.
That's your market. Yeah, I think didn't they make their money back like tenfold or something from pre-orders of this vehicle alone?
I think so. Yeah.
Something like that. Something
It's
stupid.
always gonna happen. Like
Yeah, it's insane.
it is mad. Like and like Tesla like was at points was close to just collapsing. Like.
I had a conversation with one of the girls I work with about. We literally had like a 30-minute conversation just about the mind of Elon Musk during the week, about just how insane, like batshit crazy the guy is, and no one bats an eyelid. You know what I mean? He literally just went. He literally just went. I could nuke Mars, you know, and heat it up or do whatever, and everyone was like, "Okay,
see,
that seems legit."
The really interesting thing about Musk, right, is that he is a bit mad.
Oh yeah,
like apparently he takes some serious amount of like fucking Valium and stuff just to keep going because he can't like sleep and shit. So he's like he's just running constantly, right? But like, all those ideas have been thrown up before, right? But it's like, and that idea of nuking Mars, I think that goes way back to like the
Does it? Yeah.
Yeah, it's like
so people have said it before.
people are like, theoretically you could do this.
Okay.
And Musk is just kind of going, because he's saying it and he owns a company that can send things to Mars.
That can do it.
It just carries that a little bit more weight, and you're just like, is he seriously?
Yeah.
Because if he puts the money to it, he could do that.
He could do it, yeah.
Let's crash a comet into Mars.
Shit.
Crash a comet into Mars, that'll heat it up nice and warm so we can go
But
over.
then he turned around and said no, because it'll send up too much into the atmosphere, which will eventually cool Mars. So we found a way to like reverse engineer solar panels, put them on Mars, and send the heat from the sun back into the planet.
Yeah.
This is just insane. Where do you come up with this shit?
It's mad. Like that's it. He's got the best minds working on it, doesn't he?
Yeah. But are they his? As you said, they're probably not his ideas as such.
But he's the one who's you know.
I
You
mean,
need someone who actually takes an idea.
The guy's
and does
digging
it.
a fucking hole under LA to ease congestion of traffic. Like, you know what
I don't know if he's doing that.
Is that still going? I don't know.
I think they did it to show that they could do it.
could do
and now
it.
they're just like, well, we're gonna need someone to actually pay for the big.
But they put in like quite a few of the big like.
Yeah, they put in like a tunnel.
Yeah.
And they did. I think they did a race where they were like, you have to drive from here to here over the streets.
And here to here.
And we'll go in the tunnel, and they obviously won in the tunnel.
That's insane.
But it's like, you know, they'll make like a prototype, but they still want like the US government to say, okay, build us a network of these.
He's a smart mind to have in your corner, like.
You did,
but he's went to like government before and said like we need to slow down with AI and shit, and otherwise we're in big trouble. And they kind of just went,
yeah.
Well,
government doesn't really care about that stuff.
Like imagine like the day that they're making like exosuits like for soldiers. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like imagine that. Holy shit! Like
that's happening.
It is happening.
They
of course,
have like
it's happening.
they've demoed it.
Oh, have they?
Yeah. Do you ever see like the in Aliens? You
Yeah.
know, the suit that she puts on at the end.
yeah.
They have stuff like that already.
No way.
Yeah. It's obviously very expensive and stuff, and then it's not like used very frequently. But
Jesus Christ.
Anyway, back to Musk.
Yeah.
He was in the news recently, this week or last
Was
week.
he?
Yeah, because remember the kids who got trapped in the cave.
Was this the comment he made?
Yeah, and he offered to like help by making this little capsule that could go like a submarine that could go in and take them all out. Wasn't used in the end, and one of the guys who actually helped rescue the kids was a British diver.
Yes.
And he said something about Musk's little submarine saying, it was just a stupid PR stunt that never would have worked. And Musk got upset about that and called him... He said something like, whatever, pedo guy. Mm-hmm. So essentially he called him a pedophile. And now your guy is suing for defamation. And looks like he's probably going to win. Or maybe it's been settled, actually. I don't even know. But yeah, apparently Musk said that pedo guy is like a common... It's just like a slang insult used in South Africa because that's where he is from. So he was like, that's not like me saying you are a pedophile. That's like me saying like, oh, you're a fucking creep.
Yeah.
You're a creep. You're a
no way
dickhead or whatever.
So will he get away with this?
No, I don't think so. Because did you know he hired a PI to investigate this dude to try and find out some dirt?
Musk did?
Yeah. And the PI was a fucking fraudster, con man.
No.
He lied to him, took like 50 grand.
Holy shit.
So they were arguing like, if you were just saying like a random comment like pedo guy, why were you trying to find out if he was a pedophile or not? Anyway, we have tangented.
That's insane, yeah. I don't know how we even got there.
Neither do I.
They're trying to impeach Trump though. Mm-hmm. That's a thing. We might as well break into the news because this is where we're going.
That's kind of who we are.
So they're trying to impeach Trump.
Yeah, they're in the process.
Yeah, and seen a really interesting thing actually. I think I might still have it on my phone of just how this whole situation could play out. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And it actually just works out to Trump's advantage if they think of it like this, and if this goes ahead. So basically, Trump gets impeached, mm-hmm. And he resigns. Pence becomes the new president. Pence can then pardon Trump. Pence appoints a new vice president, Donald Trump. Pence then resigns. Trump becomes president, and then Trump appoints new vice president, Pence.
Yeah. Could do that, yeah.
That's insane.
If that happened, though, I mean...
They really have to look at their fucking...
Yeah, they have
their
to...
structure
yeah,
there.
they have to work that out.
Jesus. But there's a lot of process. We talked about this. There's a lot of process in the impeachment, isn't it? Like, there's a long way to go.
Oh, yeah. It's like... Impeachment, it seems like once you're impeached, you're fucked. It's like, no, once you're impeached, that means that you're going to have to do, like, a court case type thing. So he'll have to actually go and talk to...
And then there's like it has to go through like majority votes and stuff, and then if it doesn't come back, there's a whole...
It goes through Congress first. They go, will we impeach this guy? And if like 51%, like if one person over 50% says yes, then he's impeached. Okay. And then they have a trial, and then the Senate, which is like a different like group of like, you know, there's senators and congressmen in America. If the senators have to say to like, what is it? It's a 2/3 majority, so 2/3 of the people have to say, let's fucking send him out of office.
This is already after going through Congress.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So it's like there has to be...
Who's more powerful as such, Congress or a Senate, or is it the same?
I don't even know. To be honest, it's like there's always two houses for some
only
reason.
Place I have ever heard of a Senate, and this is so stupid, but I always remembered, and I never even played the game, was Mass Effect.
Mass Effect.
They talked about, like in the first one, they talked about a Senate, and I was like, I don't even know what a Senate is.
So
apparently we're going.
They have a Senate in America. Well, whatever it is. There's actually there's a Senate in Ireland as well.
I picture a Senate like a big room where a lot of people sit on chairs.
It's basically just the same thing as Congress, I think.
Yeah.
I think it's just you have a different role. Congress is about passing laws, and then the Senate is about like protecting the Constitution or something. I'm not really sure.
Right.
That's not what it is. Americans probably know, but I
mean, they could get in contact with us and let us know.
Yeah, let us know. Fuck, we need to educate people, right? But basically, even if they do get him impeached, they're not going to get him put out of office because the Senate, which needs to agree 2/3 to get rid of him, is majority Republicans, Donald Trump's party. So they're not going to throw him out, I don't think.
Tell me this, right?
Just if damaging his credibility.
If he gets impeached, right? Mm-hmm. And what I just read there goes ahead, and he comes back.
Yeah.
Does that count as his second term?
No.
Not until his term is actually finished. Term time is finished.
So, if he gets impeached, I think if he gets impeached, he can't resign then, can he? Until the impeachment is over.
Okay.
Or something like that. Because, who do you call him? Richard Nixon, he resigned before he was impeached.
Right.
So if Trump did that, he could resign, Pence could pardon him,
and then he could step back up. Basically.
Yeah, he could step back up. Although if that happened, like, I mean, there would be
madness,
uproar, yeah.
But I mean, at the end of the day, like they're so
could happen. Like,
yeah,
it could happen.
They're so set in their ways with defending their constitution and their laws.
America, I was thinking about this on the way down the road because obviously there was an election there in the UK as well this week.
Yeah.
And something similar in my mind has happened where Boris Johnson is now the Prime Minister and everyone seems just fine with that. Like
how? After all the shit and ridicule, like
It's like,
and all the shit he said, and no one bats an eyelid.
Exactly.
You know?
But I think we've come to the point now where this is my theory. We've hit like critical mass of stupidity.
Yeah, where we can't go no higher, basically. Yeah.
Basically, it used to be you couldn't back up people like Donald Trump because if he said something bad, racist, fucking homophobic, whatever the fuck Trump says, he says a lot of stuff. You couldn't defend him because then you would look like you're agreeing with him.
Yeah.
But you could just say like, oh, I don't know, whatever, blah, 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 and play stupid.
Yeah.
But you wouldn't do that because then people would think you're stupid. Why are you a congressman? Why are you a senator if you're stupid?
Yeah.
But now, because of what Trump's doing, he's made it normal to do this stuff.
To do this. Yeah.
So people can just
to be stupid.
Yeah,
he's made stupid normal.
Yeah, exactly. So now you could just deny. That didn't happen. All that evidence is stupid. It's fake news.
Yeah.
You have an agenda against
me. It is.
Me.
That's insane.
See things happening over in England. Fucking
Boris Johnson says all this shit. And
all this shit. He lies through... He can't help but lie. And people are just like, well, whatever. We don't want to have to fucking deal with Jeremy Corbyn.
Yeah.
Because blah, blah, blah.
I think people are just fed up with the whole thing at this point. You know,
Absolutely.
all the shit. And Brexit was a turning point for the whole thing. Like, you know,
Brexit's still
exactly. And people are just fed up with the whole thing. So it's easier to just let him in, let him at it. We don't
let him fuck it up.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't care.
We'll just wash our hands.
I don't have to listen to him.
Exactly.
I don't do what he wants.
He's an idiot. Like, and now he's in.
I don't know if he's necessarily an idiot, but he uses the fact that he seems like an idiot to get away with so much.
Yeah.
Trump's probably the same. Like, probably knows I can just yap, and people will just be like, he's an idiot. I can't listen to him, and they'll fucking
Did
stop.
you hear the stupid comment he made that Boris Johnson, that he likes to unwind by reading and listening to like Greek poetry in his spare time? It's like that man doesn't listen to fucking Greek.
You do that.
That's how he likes to unwind, you know.
There's a theory, right?
After a hard day of running the country.
He'll come out with stuff like that.
Yeah.
He'll come up with things he got, stupid things, the same time that something about, he was inappropriate with one of his colleagues back in like 10 years ago. He'll say something like what you just described about the same day that breaks in the news.
Right.
So everyone's on Twitter, on Facebook.
Everyone's talking about that instead.
Yeah. People's talking about, he's such a silly fucking fella.
Yeah.
But they're not talking about the fact that I actually did something pretty inappropriate a couple of years ago.
Smoke and mirrors, dude.
Yeah.
That's insane.
People are saying that. I don't know. I have no evidence to back that up.
I mean, it's probably right.
Yeah.
You know, you hear this shit all the time. Well, that's mad. Well, that's a bit of news.
Anyway.
Time magazine, the big magazine in America, the big have unveiled their person of the year. And you've seen this?
Seen this, yeah.
It is Greta Thunberg, which is the 16-year-old like.
I actually don't know where she's from.
I'll tell you where she's from. She's from Sweden, I think.
Sweden, right?
She's how do you explain what she is? She's what, like a global rights activist? Environmentalist, yeah. She's a girl who sailed across the Atlantic the Atlantic in
a couple weeks ago,
like a solar powered boat, essentially.
Yeah.
A non-emissions boat. Most people know her from the girl who's having a spat with Donald Trump on Twitter.
Probably, yeah.
But Time magazine have decided to name her as their person of the year. Now there's a giant write up here, so I'm not going to read through this. But basically, all you need to know is she is
Times person of the year.
Times person of the year, and Times group of the year is the Hong Kong protesters.
Oh, that's good
as well.
Oh yeah, because there was talk about them being Time person of the year.
That's right. Yeah.
You know?
But yeah.
Trump got annoyed with this, and he said something, didn't he, on Twitter?
Yes.
I don't even know what
I don't know what he said,
and I haven't looked into it. But basically, more deflection and stuff.
Yep.
People are talking about him having an argument with Greta Thunberg rather than the fact that he's about to be impeached.
Bit of lighter news. Walmart has decided to pull a jumper from their shelves, which appears to show Santa with lines of cocaine.
Okay.
There's the jumper.
It's insane. Right, no, what are they? Oh my god!
I will try to get this up onto the.
Once you see it, you're just like, right enough.
Can I hold that up? There you go. Santa with some lines. The company apologized and said that the product was sold by a third-party seller and does not represent Walmart's values. The product has since been removed from the retailer's website. One Canadian website said, "We all know how Santa's snow works." That's why Santa really likes to savor the moment when he gets his hands on some quality grade A Colombian snow.
Yeah.
So there's a bit of lighter news for you. Did you see the whole banana taped to the wall thing?
Oh my God.
Did you see this?
The art?
Yeah.
Quote
the
unquote. Art.
So the banana taped to the wall, which sold for $120,000, was eaten in front of the crowd.
And what I loved about that, right, is the guy who he walked up to the wall, took the banana, and started eating it in front of the camera. And people got really annoyed that he was doing this. It was like, that's a $120,000 piece of art. He was like, no. What I'm doing is art.
Oh.
You can't criticize me because I'm creating art here. I'm walking up and eating this banana is an act of art.
Really?
Equally as the fucking banana taped to the wall. Because you think about it, right? If you can tip a banana to the wall and say that, I'm making a statement.
I was just about to say, why is that called art?
That's
why?
art.
Yeah. Why is that art?
Think about it.
Oh, it's
How
what
does
the
that
banana represents.
exactly? How does it make you feel, Chris?
Stuck.
Exactly. Right.
Stuck.
Yeah.
Trapped.
I'm in a skin. And I'm
Cocooned.
stuck to the wall, right?
Yeah.
Shit like that.
Yeah.
But he was saying, me taking the banana and eating it, that's a statement saying that I don't think this is art. And that statement is art. And people were yapping at him, and then he was like, it's as stupid as what was happening in the first place. And I agree with him. I think what he did was more art than the banana on the wall.
Well, it sold for $120,000 or 91,300 Great British pounds just last week. But the artwork has been scoffed. Performance artist David Datuna posted videos online showing himself peeling the fruit from the wall and consuming it in front of scores of onlookers in the Art Basel Miami Beach exhibition on Saturday. Entitled Hungry Artist, he described eating the banana as art performance and said the comedian installation by Italian artist Marzio Catalan was very delicious. That's insane.
But do you know what? Right? This is the astounding part, Chris.
The banana was never going to last, though. That's the thing.
Yeah, no, this is the thing. The banana taped to the wall could be replaced.
Yeah.
As part of the exhibition, you could take the banana down and replace it with another banana.
A fresh one, a ripe one, yeah. Because what happens when it goes black?
They do that. They replaced it. So, really, it's not even taped to the wall all the time. So what the fuck is the point now?
Yeah, right enough.
Do you know what the point is, Chris?
Huh.
Rich people avoiding taxes.
Yeah.
That's what somebody said on Reddit.
Is that actually, yeah?
Rich people just passing around expensive pieces of art because it's worth something.
Jesus Christ.
And you don't have to pay taxes on it.
That's insane. Well, what did I hear? Nope, doesn't matter. Pablo Escobar, quoting the news again. Well, his brother launches an quote-unquote unbreakable gold smartphone and vows to sue Apple.
Why?
Let that sink in.
Why is he suing Apple?
We just talked about the biggest companies in the world.
Here, to be fair, the Colombian fucking drug trade was one of the biggest companies in the world.
Roberto Escobar claims the $349 smartphone, which allows users to fold it into a tablet, is unbreakable.
How much is it?
$349 or 265 sterling.
How?
I don't know.
That's cheap, man.
It's similar to Samsung's Galaxy Fold, and that's Huawei. Is that how you pronounce it?
Huawei.
Huawei.
Yeah.
Huawei.
Huawei.
Mate X is unbreakable. Promotional stills of Escobar Fold 1 feature Pablo's grinning mugshot as a default background.
Oh my god.
And an advert for the phones features scantily dressed models in heels. In an interview with Digital Trends, Mr. Escobar said, "My phone cannot break because I did not have to make a glass screen like Samsung. Our screen is made of a special type of plastic and we still have the best resolution. Our special plastic is very difficult to break." Mr. Escobar says he is determined to take on major tech giants and he has beat the bold ambition of beating Apple and achieving some dominance in the competitive smartphone market. He also revealed plans to sue Apple next month, and the entrepreneur says his lawyers are preparing a $30 billion class action lawsuit against the Cupertino company for being scammers and cheating the people and selling worthless phones.
How much? 30
billion class
30
action.
billion. All right, no problem.
It's well for the guy who has fucking 30 billion. They could file that kind of class action suit.
Good luck.
The drug lords cartel, often called the king of cocaine. This is about Escobar. Then the drug lords cartel supplied an estimated 80% of the cocaine smuggled into the US at the height of his career, making 21.9 billion a year.
Yeah, no.
A year.
They had it was them who had the problem where they couldn't physically store the money they were making.
Yeah,
because it was all cash.
Yeah.
Imagine having that problem.
Forbes listed him as the world's 7th richest man in 1989 with an estimated net worth of $9 billion, and he has donated 443 houses to formerly homeless people, and among locals he was referred to as the Colombian Robin Hood.
Pablo or the
Pablo
brother
was, yeah. He used to do an awful lot for like the quote unquote slums of like Colombia. Gave the money back. Just walk in the streets and just hand out money.
Maybe.
I mean, one way for him to get rid of it, as you say, he couldn't even store it.
Yeah.
One final bit of news: passengers have called for a prison sentence over a man's disgusting behavior on a plane.
Oh.
Do you want to hazard a guess?
No, I don't. Was he like cutting his toenails and shit?
It's foot related.
Go on.
An unidentified man who was filmed picking the skin off the heel of his dirty foot with his finger while sitting within touching distance of other passengers on a plane has been shamed for the act online. Yep, there's a video and all. A plane passenger who left fellow travellers revolted with his behaviour has been shamed after the video was uploaded online. It shows the unidentified man with one bare foot resting on the other leg as he ferociously picks at the skin on his heel of a grubby looking foot with his pinky finger as the fruits of his labour fall onto the cabin floor.
Why?
Exactly.
Why do people not have an understanding that they're in public?
I don't need to read any more of that. That's fucking disgusting.
Just. The problem is, I don't think it's a prison sentence, but Jesus, he needs some help. He needs someone to have a talk with him about that. That's insane. That's messed up. Oh my God.
But people give out about like man spreading and stuff like, and there's people doing that.
Oh no, yeah. Like, fuck me. Completely different kettle of fish. That fucking hell.
That's disgusting.
Keep your feet. Just keep your feet. Wear shoes.
Yep.
All times in public circumstances like that.
One final bit of news I have is Pornhub has unveiled their most viewed category for. Did you see this?
I seen the list. But
for 2019, the most viewed category was lesbian.
Lesbian.
There you go.
There you go.
So,
hope y'all
get in there. Close contender was like, what do you call that? Like anime shit. Is it just anime? Hentai or whatever that is. There you go. That's the way the fucking world's going. Yeah.
I seen the top 10 list. It was actually shared on a completely unrelated subreddit, but like number 8 is number 8 in the top 10 like search things on Pornhub was Apex Legends.
That's insane.
People have some
weird fetishes.
Interesting fetishes, I suppose you could call it. That's mad. But
Apex, right?
Apex was up there. There was another one that was kind of.
It shows you the mentality of the people searching for this, like, doesn't it? Really, like,
people were playing that game and they're like, you know what?
Yeah, I bet. But there's videos for fucking everything out there. Dude.
Oh yeah, it's rule 34 or rule 64.
What's that?
Of the internet? If it exists, there's porn of it on the internet.
Yeah.
Somewhere.
Oh yeah.
Like, it doesn't matter what it is. If you thought of it,
it's there.
There's porn.
Yeah.
Of it on the
People
internet.
will make it. Yeah.
Don't worry about it. It's so funny. Anyway,
nothing's sacred anymore.
Of course, has anything
ever been sacred?
Yeah, I've always wondered about that question. Has anything ever been sacred? It's like, did it used to be like people were really responsible and really good people who would never dream of doing these fucking heathenous things?
Or did they just not have the means to it back then?
There just wasn't an internet, so no one knew about it.
Yeah.
It was all happening behind closed doors, which is arguably worse. Well, not worse, but like
the internet's a great thing. Like as a whole, the internet is a fantastic thing.
Yeah,
it's also a fucking terrible thing.
So you get right. Some of the like most perverse, like people's like most weirdest tendencies gets amplified by a factor of 10 because it's like if you're on the internet, right, and you put up 1,000 different posts on 20 different websites, right, we look through your history, right, you ignore 99.9% of what you put up on the internet, but when you see the weird thing, you're like, what the fuck? God,
what is this?
What's wrong with you?
Yeah,
it's
I know.
like, you know what I mean? Like,
pardon me.
It's all the weird stuff comes to the fore because that's all anybody's interested in. We're all sickos at the heart of it. Like
we are, yeah. We love taboo.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. Like we
love
that.
Seeing other people, they're like, "Oh, look at you doing that." Yeah, dirty.
I know. Yeah, we're a judging kind of fucking race, or not even race, just a species.
We're the worst fucking bastards.
We really are.
Honestly, we should not be in charge of this planet. Give it to the dolphins. I say.
Give it to the dolphins is right. Dolphins are trained to stick mines in submarines.
Well, they know what they're at. The dolphin rise is upon us.
Didn't we talked about this during the week at work? Didn't they train a cat or something like to spy on Russians or Russian spies back in like the Cold War, the Soviet War or something? And they trained this cat and like then to go to a certain area or up onto windows and sit and listen.
Oh right, and they were like had a recording equipment or something.
Yeah, and took the cat and the first day got run over.
Fuck's sake.
Like they spent months like training this cat. But why just train one?
True. I mean, it must have been a lot of work.
Yeah. They used to use didn't they use pigeons and
I was
stuff in the
about to
World
say,
War? Yeah.
carrier pigeons were like a really valuable thing back
They've
then.
used bats before to drop bombs as well.
Oh, yeah.
There you go. Because bats come out, they're nocturnal.
Oh,
I
yeah,
don't
yeah.
know what the sense behind it is, but
You won't be able to see them coming, maybe.
maybe.
That's mad.
And you're never really expecting a fucking bat to drop a
True.
bomb, let's be real. Or a submarine to be,
But dolphins.
breached by a dolphin.
It's people being like pretty clever and
Here's something for you as well.
evil.
You know the way that dolphins are the only other... Did you know that dolphins are the only other species who will have sex for
pleasure.
pleasure?
That's not true because I remember reading about bonobo apes.
Oh,
They're
okay.
like the horniest species.
Oh, right, okay.
Constantly at it.
Right.
Just
Well,
you better watch out for them.
dolphins are also one of the only... Maybe these bonobo mates... What is it? Bonobo apes?
Yeah.
Or do it as well. But dolphins will actually will rape a human.
A human.
A human being by dragging them to the sea floor and just having at it. Yeah.
I was
There's videos of this online. Again, there you go. The wonder.
the
of the
fact I
internet.
always remembered about dolphins is that they will help like people stay afloat
Yeah.
if they're drowning.
If they're going through this, like, I don't know if you want to call it heat or whatever, but they have
They're
been
just
known
as likely to drag you under.
They will just drag you straight to they
Holy
go
shit.
straight to like the bottom, and they will just have their way, and you will die of autoerotic asphyxiation, I guess.
I think that's what it is. But
No.
man, that's fucked up.
Isn't that insane? They're so smart and they're so intelligent.
They
But
really are.
Jesus, you
It's
could
weird
be
how
1 minute you could be kept afloat, and next thing this guy just come through and be
we
like,
just don't treat them as having like malice. Like we don't. We just treat all animals as if they're like inherently just baseline. Like they're not good or bad. But like I'd say there's some bad dolphins out there.
Oh yeah, there's some bad animals out there. Like animals know things.
They do. They got a great what do you call it there? Like intuition. I had news about the Game Awards happened there.
Yeah.
If anyone was interested in the games,
Hit me up with some Game Award news.
there was loads of them.
Okay.
Loads of games won all kinds of awards.
Did what got like Game of the Year?
The Game of the Year went to Sekiro. Shadows Die
Shadows.
Twice. Yeah.
Okay.
Um,
Did you play it?
Nope.
Nope.
Best game direction went to Hideo Kojima for what do you call it?
No.
Big game. Death Stranding.
Yeah.
It didn't win that many. It was up for best game and it was up for a lot of different things. It won that, and it won best performance for Mads
Mads, yeah. Mikkelsen, the
Mikkelsen.
Danish guy.
Yeah. So he won best performance in a video game. Fortnite won best ongoing game.
Of course it did.
Apex Legends won best multiplayer game.
Did Nintendo win anything?
Best family game went to Luigi's Mansion.
I thought. Okay.
So they
Okay.
did technically win. I'm sure I think they won best soundtrack as well.
I was going to say soundtrack's a big one, and would you say it got narration or got? Did you say narration there? No.
Narration? No.
Would you say what got Death Stranding? What did Death Stranding get?
Direction. Best
Direction.
Yeah. Yeah, there's a couple of big ones in there. A couple of big trailers were announced as well. We've seen more of Ghost of
Ghost of Tsushima.
Tsushima. It's coming out next summer.
Oh,
So we got a
it's got a release
release
date.
Just summer, I think.
Okay.
Hellblade 2.
Senua's Sacrifice.
Senua's Saga, it's now called.
Oh, you played the first one?
Played a bit of the first one.
Well,
It was very atmospheric.
okay, yeah.
I never actually finished it though.
It's supposed to be incredible. It
Yeah,
came the disc then,
looks
didn't it?
Really good, and
Yeah.
it sounds phenomenal.
Yeah.
But yeah, the trailer for it is actually fucking epic.
Okay.
It's just like these humans like chanting, like that throat singing,
Yeah,
like
yeah,
that. Oh,
yeah.
It's fucking scary, And then the big news was that the new Xbox got announced or revealed.
Really?
The next generation Xbox.
Right. I haven't
You
even
seen it?
heard of this. No.
It's a really strange design they went for.
Okay.
They've tried to go like with a bold thing. It's called the Xbox Series X, which is just the most fucking.
Why?
I don't know why.
Series X.
I just don't know why. The only thing I can think of is that they're planning to have, because they have talked about having a couple of different versions. So there'll be like 2 or 3 consoles in the Series X, and it'll be like the X1, the X2, the X3, or something like that. I don't know.
Or released at once, or released like.
I don't know. All I know
Will
is
this be
that
like upgrades as such?
I think
Is
they
that the way they're
definitely
gonna
talked about having a high and a low tier one, like a casual one that you can buy cheaper
For like
and then-
family home,
Exactly.
and then one for like these pro streamers, pro gamers, stuff
the
like
one,
that.
the one that is like this is the big jump,
Okay.
right? But anyway,
Wow.
Chris, it is. Imagine taking like the PlayStation Pro.
Yeah.
It's pretty thick. Taking it right, cutting it in half, like widthway. You know, like it's like goes far back.
Yeah.
Cutting it in half and then taking that half and setting it on top of the other.
Oh,
So it's like a perfectly square
but tall.
but tall box. Looks very strange.
How does that work?
It looks like a PC box. You know, like one of those.
Yeah.
That's what it looks like.
So if you kind of turn like an old Xbox on its side, almost.
Turn an old Xbox on its side and then make it twice as wide and half as deep.
So it's got to be a lot of power in there then. No, if it's
That seems to be their thing. Apparently, it's twice as powerful as the One X. So
One X.
I don't know. It's got a strange name. It's got a strange design. It's not winning me over yet.
No,
But I guess it'll all come down to.
will the PS5 kind of? Are you even interested in the PS5?
I haven't seen much of it yet.
I'm not. I haven't been interested in next gen at all.
The
Really.
one good thing that came out of that announcement, although it wasn't a bad announcement, but
What game?
this next Xbox is going to be like 4 generations of backwards compatible.
Oh, nice. So
That's
all
pretty good.
Xbox is going to work on this.
Yeah, so
Okay, well they're doing something right there. Then.
that's I think the PlayStation has to
Who's
do the same
who's
at this
the
point.
director of Xbox?
Phil Spencer.
Oh, Phil Spencer. Yeah.
Old Phil. Everyone loves Phil. But
God,
yeah,
right,
that's
okay.
that's all. That was the big
Excellent,
gaming
okay.
news there recently.
Good.
For all the
That
gamers,
used to be a
out
big
there.
thing. Yeah.
All the gamers out there.
We used
you
to
know?
we used to do like an episode dedicated to the Game Awards.
I know, yeah.
No,
We should, yeah, and the E3 special.
Yep.
Oh shit. E3's dead.
E3's dead.
It's
Dead in the
dying.
water.
They didn't even
R.I.P.
announce the next Xbox there. They did it at a fucking Game
Yeah.
Awards show.
I know. Well, that's what it's becoming. So.
But sure, look it.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, thank you for finding this podcast, episode 91 of the Empty Promise Podcast. You can find the video version over at youtube.com/Empty Promise Podcast, or you can take us with you on the go no matter where you may be by searching for Empty Promise Podcast on any podcast hosting service. Get in touch with us through any one of our social media outlets, Twitter, Instagram, or Facebook. Just search for the handle Empty Promise Podcast, or drop us a question or comments through our email, which is
emptypromisepodcast@gmail.com.
gmail.com. That's
That
right.
cam.
That cam.
There's also a website. Yes, our
Very own website.
which you can check out.
That's a great. Yeah. Well done. I forgot clean about that.
We have a
Our very
website.
own website. Oh yeah. Fuck yeah. We have a website.
We do have a
Oh yeah, we do have a website.
It's not a joke.
No, that's right.
It's real.
No, he's telling the truth.
Go there.
Yeah, you want to go there because I forgot to get the. This is a good segue into this for me, D, actually, because I wanted to get the video recommendations up. So last week I gave 2 video recommendations, which were the artist who paints the coloring book or colors the coloring book, a kid's coloring book with markers. Did you watch it?
Yeah.
Did you see it?
Yeah.
What do you think
He's
of
very
that?
talented.
It's fucking insane.
Yeah.
And the bear. Who,
I thought he was done when he just like colored it in. I was like, that looks good.
and then he started.
And then he
having
was
all
like,
the
I'm
fucking-
going to do some
Did you see the
details.
lips and everything that he was doing?
The
Like
lips?
yeah. Did you see that?
I
No.
didn't get that far.
You want to get that far
Fuck's sakes.
because it took it to like it looks like a kid's like drawing, and then it literally looks like Captain America's fucking standing there. It's like insane.
That's mad.
But yeah, that and the bear who fought for the Polish in World War II, who was awarded a load of awards. They were my 2 recommendations. They will be up on the website. And this week's recommendations day,
Okay.
one of which we were listening to before we got started. Actually, I might put in the Mythbusters.
Mythbusters?
How to polish a turd.
Yeah. You definitely should.
I will find that video. That'll be up. My other one is a guy called Iro Narath, who is an acoustic guitar player, does a lot of covers. We were listening before we started this podcast to Time, the Inception soundtrack, and he also has the Interstellar. Phenomenal. I was mesmerized by this
Is he the
video
one who
this
has the
week.
dog?
No, that's
No, it's a different guy.
that's Trench.
He's good too.
Acoustic Trench.
Acoustic
He
Trench.
also does the
Last of Us.
and it's incredible. That
that's
string
very
is just bouncing about the guitar. It's
Yeah.
insane.
It's a couple of videos.
That's
there,
Acoustic
yeah, for sure.
Trench. He's also very good. But no, this guy is called EIRONARETH. And
That's a strange name.
the video will be on the website. The second one is Middle Earth in Minecraft. Have you seen this?
No. I've never seen Middle Earth.
Holy shit, it is incredible. So these guys took 9 years to do the entire Middle Earth in Minecraft.
That's incredible.
Node, do you ever hear the YouTubers called Node? It's like a
No.
group of them.
Maybe
They
actually.
jumped into the video to
I
into
think
the
I
world.
have seen this then. Yeah.
The world to like walk
They
around
got like
the world.
invited in or something. didn't they?
Exactly.
Yeah.
And they walked. It must just be one part of it because they only get as far as Helm's Deep. But Minas Tirith and all has been completed, so
Oh,
it's
yeah.
all there. But this is insane.
I haven't seen that actually. now I
Like the
think about
Hobbit House, the Shire, the Prancing Pony, right to Helm's Deep, and Helm's Deep is incredible.
Mhm.
And there's like footprints along the ground.
it. So you can follow the actual.
Follow the
yeah,
actual
yeah.
route that the
I have
Fellowship
seen that,
took,
yeah.
right to Rivendell. Oh, it's incredible.
They had
And-
to like create loads of their own assets and stuff
Yeah.
to make
yeah,
it
yeah,
look.
yeah, and the mines of Moria and all. They had to like use like
yeah.
specific bricks and all to. Oh, it's okay. Well, that video will be linked as well. I am a massive Lord of the Rings and Minecraft fan.
So that's your two pleasures. Just
Exactly.
combined, yeah.
So they are my video recommendations for this week. They'll be on the website, emptypromisepodcast.com.
Some other group has also created Westeros from Game of
Yes.
Thrones. It's there too.
Yeah,
If y'all want to check that out.
I love that shit.
Yeah.
Links to the website will be in the description of this video. And thank you, everybody. We want to bounce into our main topic this week.
Christmas.
Mm-hmm. It's Christmas. Well,
Christmas.
it's close to Christmas. Not quite Christmas yet. Okay. How do you want to do this topic? How do you want to go with this?
I don't know.
We're just going to talk about all things Christmas, really.
Well, I have these 25 surprising facts about Christmas.
And I have Christmas traditions from around the world, how things are done in different countries. And then I thought we could talk a little bit about our Christmases, what we get up to, things like that. Christmas films,
Christmas songs,
all that kind of shit. I actually have a poll here for the top Christmas songs in the UK. I voted top Christmas songs in
I
the
have
UK.
an interesting tidbit about one of those songs.
Okay, excellent. Well, let's jump in first of all. Do you want me to give you a little bit about Christmas, how it's celebrated all over the world?
Yeah, let me know.
Okay. So Christians all over the world celebrate the birth of Jesus.
Yep.
Jesus Christ at Christmas.
Yep.
And the Christmas tradition, the decoration, can be admired. Do you know where the tradition of bringing a tree comes from?
I've heard it goes like way back.
Yeah. So I don't
like
know.
Egyptian times.
Is it Egyptian time?
Yeah.
Wow.
Like it goes way back.
Okay. Well, I knew of the pagan tradition.
Yeah, that's you bring.
You bring like the tree, like an evergreen or a fir tree or something into like a home over the winter to stop it from. Is it to stop it from dying?
No, it's well, I don't know, maybe. No.
Okay.
The thing I heard about
We seem so sure going into this, but really.
about like the ancient Egyptians, they brought like something like an evergreen plant into the house because obviously all the green things were dying around that time. So it was sort of to remind you that spring is going to come again, like spring is coming. So in the dead of winter when it gets the coldest, you can be reminded of the green,
The joy that spring is
green,
going to be
green
around
is coming. And I think that's kind of like that, and then that kind of like turned into like a pagan tradition then as well over the years, and then that just kind of developed and it was just maintained.
Pagans do some weird shit though.
Do they though?
The pagan tradition, like, yeah. I mean, aren't they the guys who
I don't know.
Halloween? Don't they?
Don't do nothing weirder than Christmas.
Do something weird at Halloween as well.
No, yeah, it's like all these pagans used to do all different kinds of shit, throughout the year, and it seems weird because they don't do the thing that we do. But when you think about it, like Christians and all different, we all do weird shit at different times of the year. Like
True.
at Christmas, we bring trees inside for no other reason than we're going to decorate it. Then we're going to throw it out.
It's very true.
You know what I mean? And we're like pagans used to do this weird thing, and we're completely blind to the fact that we do some weird shit too.
I guess you're right there. We do some weird shit as right.
Lent, if you're Christian in Lent,
You
go off
sacrifice,
something.
yeah.
you cover yourself, you mark yourself with ashes.
With ashes, yeah. Right enough.
Yeah.
Traditions from around
Muslims do a month of fasting in Ramadan.
Ramadan.
No, we all do weird shit.
Ramadan's a fantastic idea, though. I think that's great. You only eat during like daylight, essentially.
No, you don't eat during daylight.
Oh, sorry, yeah. You only eat at night.
At night.
Even better.
That's like we do Lent. If you're Christian,
Midnight.
you do Lent, and it's like it's just such a team version of that. It's like
I have some juice here. Do you want a Capri Sun?
okay, sure. For 40 days, we're supposed to like fast, but we don't fast. We just go off like crisps.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, it's like I'm just gonna go off crisps. Instead of eat chocolate.
Muslims are over there literally starving themselves for like fucking up to like 16 hours a day.
Yeah,
More.
yeah.
18 hours a day, especially up here. Like, you're, like
It's gotta be so good for their bodies, though, as well. You know,
yeah.
really good, like a
Live
proper
longer.
detox. And then, do they work over Ramadan?
Yeah.
So how do they eat at night? Oh, their nightfall will probably come like 6 p.m., 7 p.m. around that. So they can still have a big
if you're
meal.
like lower down the equator, but Muslims all over the world, Chris. I used to work with a Muslim up in Lisburn.
Really?
Yeah, for a very brief period of time. He was over like doing something, but he was working. It wasn't Ramadan when he was there, but he was telling me Like when he works up here, you're talking like it doesn't get dark till like 11 o'clock
Yeah.
over the summer.
So
So 10 o'clock, 9 o'clock. So like, you're pretty much waiting until like midnight before
to
you
eat.
eat proper food. Like
Jesus. Okay, that's not good for the body, I guess.
it's fine, don't worry about it. But anyway, yeah.
Halloween, we do the same shit. Like we carve like faces into pumpkins,
Dress up.
into fucking into vegetables. Dress up to frighten away fucking spirits and
Yeah,
shit. You know?
that's what pagans did, and we do it too. But yeah, that's like it. It's like
Easter, we look for chocolate.
We do.
Why?
I always look for chocolate though.
True, yeah.
It's a year round thing for me.
Every morning, gotta see where you left it.
We do loads of weird things like.
Yeah, we do. Well, Christmas around the world celebrated a couple of different ways. I'm going to start here with Christmas around the world. France. Let's go to France first of all, okay? In many regions in France, Christmas Day celebrations start with St. Nicholas Day on the 6th of December.
There you go.
Yeah. The children get sweets and little gifts then. Many cities in France are decorated during the weeks leading up to Christmas. And kids open the 24 little windows of their advent calendar. In the Alsace region, the tradition of putting up decorated trees dates as far back as the 14th century. So there you go.
That's
yeah.
mad. I always thought in France, instead of trees, they just put up a big baguette.
Right now, just decorate a big cuisine de France baguette.
There you go.
On Christmas Eve, children put their polished shoes out in front of the chimney and the hope that Pierre Noel, which is Father Christmas, fills the shoes with sweets. Christmas Day, the 25th of December, is a public holiday and families get together for a big feast. On this day, presents are also exchanged. A special outing for many families during the festive season is an evening to visit the magical illuminated world of the Jardin des Plantes in Paris.
What is that?
Plantes in Paris. The Garden of Plants.
What a unique name.
In Paris. I'm pretty sure. I mean, Jardin is garden and the plants, I'm pretty sure, is plants. In Paris, yeah. Yeah, so that's France. So nothing too different apart from they put shoes out to be filled with sweets.
Yeah.
That's different. Italy then. Let's jump across the border to Italy.
What do they do?
Is it bordered with France?
Yeah.
In Italy, a nativity scene,
No.
Precipe, is usually put up in churches, town squares, and often in homes. We do that here as well.
We
yeah.
do that, yeah.
This is for many is the most important part of the Christmas decorations. The nativity scene is a crib filled with straw, originally stems from Italy, and is now a common occurrence in many countries around the world. In Italy, Babbo Natale is that's how Father Christmas is called in Italian. Hands out presents to the children on Christmas Day. Still, in many families, gifts are exchanged only on the 6th of January, which is the Epiphany.
What is the Epiphany?
The Epiphany is when Mary had the epiphany that
She was going to have the Son of God, no?
Yes.
Is that,
Well,
no.
January. No, she would have given birth in.
Yeah, no, but that's another thing. That's another thing that they don't believe Mary.
True, Immaculate Conception and all that. Yeah.
No, Jesus was born in the spring, more than likely. Like
Really?
yeah, that's the estimate is that he was born in the spring.
Because it was too cold.
No, it's just I don't know why that is actually. That's one of my 25 facts about Christmas.
Wow. Well, we'll jump into that.
Shall I? Shall I go?
Yeah,
for
I
that?
think you should go for that. Yeah. If anything rings a bell when
Yeah,
I'm
I know.
reading
There's
these
been a
out.
couple of things. I'm like, yeah, though Christmas celebrates the birth of Jesus. The birth of Jesus Christ. There's no mention of December 25th in the Bible. Most historians actually believe Jesus was born in the spring, not the winter. And his birthday itself didn't become the official holiday until the 3rd century, so like 300 years after he was dead. Some historians posit that the date was actually chosen because it coincided with the pagan festival of Saturnalia, which honoured the agricultural god Saturn.
Wow.
They celebrated that with gift giving, which sounds familiar. So that's something that the church did a lot because rather than like compete with like the existing traditions,
They just coincide with
just coincides where they kind of all blur together and they make kind of like a united
a
front.
super holiday.
Exactly.
Do you ever see the thing, it's not an article, but the premise, I guess, just how Jesus is really supposed to have looked.
Oh,
Obviously, because like he is from like Bethlehem from
Yeah.
Israel, so
Yeah.
he's not like this tall, slender, like white man that we're
No,
so
yeah,
used
yeah.
to with like blue eyes,
Maybe
dark
like
hair,
dark skinned with like
real dark complexion,
beard or
short
whatever.
hair.
Yeah.
Didn't look anything like the Jesus we kind of know. So
Yeah.
it was really fucking weird.
I know, yeah.
Like, where did that come from?
It's just because the church was popularized in Italy or in
Yeah,
Europe.
true.
That's what you were mentioning that the nativity is popular in Italy. That makes sense because like that's where Rome is.
Ah, right.
The
enough,
Vatican
yeah.
is. I guess they're big on that.
Christmas in Germany then. In the weeks leading up to Christmas, festive Christmas markets are set up on many squares in many cities. Is that where that starts?
Yeah.
Is it? Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
Pretty sure. Because whenever I was over in Berlin and Poland, it was around that time. There was loads. Every fucking town had Christmas markets.
They love Christmas markets.
They love
there.
that stuff.
Beer and food and... it sounds so good already. Houses are often decorated with fairy lights and festive ornaments in December. However, in Germany, the Christmas tree is usually only put up and decorated at the homes in the morning of the 24th of December.
There you go.
Festive Christmas celebrations in Germany begin on the 24th of December on Christmas Eve. Shops close early on Christmas Eve, so remember that you have to get your Christmas shopping done until lunchtime. The 26th of December is a public holiday in Germany too, and many families celebrate on this day together, go to church, or enjoy a little excursion to a nearby park. So there you go.
So they have like a Boxing Day.
Boxing Day,
as
yeah,
well.
gather. Why is it called Boxing Day?
No idea.
Since Stephen's Day here with us.
Yeah, no, it
No.
must be just.
Oh wait,
Since
I know why it's called Boxing Day.
Why?
It's I'm pretty sure it's to do with, wasn't there like races or something took place?
Oh yeah.
And people it's either to do with the people who would sit in like the boxes and watch these races,
Oh right.
or the boxes that confine the animals that run, something like that.
Yeah, that does sound familiar for some reason.
Yeah.
I think you're right there. Yeah.
My God, blowing my
That's
mind.
mad.
Christmas in England. I mean,
Yeah, I mean, pretty familiar, I imagine.
in England, most people start with Christmas decorations early. That is as early as mid-November. Many families decorate their houses with lots of fairy lights and sparkly displays. Often, the house owners collect donations from visitors to the displays in aid of local charities. So remember, if you like a display, place some spare coins in honesty boxes and help the good causes.
Never heard of that.
Never
Funny.
got that here.
No.
Christmas is celebrated on Christmas Day, the 25th of December. 26th of December is a bank holiday as well. On Boxing Day, the 26th of December, friends and family are usually visited and gifts exchanged.
Yeah.
Which makes sense. That's kind of what we do here.
Yeah, pretty much.
Christmas in Norway. Children wait for Julenese, the Norwegian Santa Claus.
Nice.
On Christmas Eve, the Julenese brings... I don't like the way it's called, the Julenese. That sounds horrific.
I kind of like that.
That's like the Babadook or something, you know?
The Batman.
Oh, yeah. Okay, now I like it. Brings presents to the children. During the month of December, children wait eagerly for Jul. That is how they call Christmas. The Norwegians wish each other good Jul, which means happy Christmas. That's it. That's all I got for Christmas in Norway. There you go.
It's
Iceland. In Iceland, children put their shoes on the windowsills so that the Yuletide lads,
I like that. The lads.
the Santa Claus
The
fills
lads.
the shoes with goodies. Christmas celebrations in Iceland start on the 24th of December, Christmas Eve. Families get together and enjoy good food, and many visit midnight mass.
Oh, fair enough. Midnight Mass actually is one that...
It's big here now.
Yeah, everyone
Big
talks about
here.
Midnight Mass.
I think
Is it a Catholic or Christian thing?
in like bigger cities and definitely in England and stuff, the mass is at midnight.
Oh yeah.
But in a lot of places here, it's like
8
you
o'clock.
can have it like 7, 8 o'clock, just whenever we can get around to doing it. Portugal. You know
Okay.
Portugal. The Portuguese celebrate Christmas on the 24th of December. Houses are decorated
On the 24th.
Houses are decorated for Christmas, and many families put up nativity scene presepio, where baby Jesus is added to the crib after the families attend midnight mass. Children put on their shoes for baby Jesus, not Santa, and gifts are exchanged after the family
No
has
Santa.
and gifts are exchanged after the family has attended a Christmas service on Christmas Eve. In some towns and villages, the community gathers, then also around a fire in the church car park that has been lit, and wish each other Feliz Natal.
Feliz Natal.
Christmas markets are not this common in Portugal. However, the capital city, Lisbon, is known for its huge artificial tree, which has been sparkling with tens of thousands of green lights.
Did you see, just on that note, the tree that was put up in Trafalgar Square in England?
No.
So I didn't know about this. I think that's pretty cool. There's a tradition, I think it's Norway actually. Send
Good Jule.
what?
Good Jule.
Good Jule.
Good Jule.
They send a Christmas tree to England for Trafalgar Square every year. It's some tradition to do. I think one of the kings of Norway fled to England and was protected for a while years ago, and he did this as a gift.
Huh.
But this year, the one that they sent is like, it's not great looking.
Oh.
She's a long, skinny sort of a thing, and
no.
there's quite a few gaps between branches. And it's
No
like,
way.
people are like, that looks like shit, but like, obviously their hands are tied because this is a gift from another country. It's not, you can't just go like, we're gonna put a different one in. It was a big ceremony. Like, I think that some official from England goes over and helps cut the tree and all. It's a big ceremony.
What would they say? Like, what would they say? Like, you know,
Can we get a better one, please? No, I don't know.
No,
because it's like you're rejecting a gift. Then it's
where
like,
does the tree in Trafalgar Square or in Times Square come from?
I don't know.
That's a monster of a thing.
I'd say they go and source it and get a really good one. Like, you know,
Like that has to be, and that's a full tree. Like,
oh yeah, and they'd be paying big dollars for it. Like,
I guess.
it's gotta be a big tree, Chris.
In the Philippines, there is a special tradition of having Christmas lantern, which is called parol. The lantern is star-shaped, remembering the Star of Bethlehem, and mainly made out of bamboo and paper. The Christmas lanterns are on sale during Christmas time in the many markets in the Philippines. In Singapore, about 2 in 10 people are Christians. Christmas, however, is very commercialized in Singapore, and Christmas decorations are abundant in the city with masses of tiny fairy light decorations. Stunning decorations can be seen everywhere in the main shopping district called Orchard Road, or visit the gardens at the Bay for a truly stunning Christmas wonderland with light installations and concert. The display is open to the 26th of December. Australia
mystifies me with their Christmas traditions.
Is your sister in Australia?
Is she coming home?
She's coming home. Yeah.
Next Thursday.
She's coming home for Christmas.
Yeah.
Amazing.
I know. It's awesome.
In Australia, it is tradition in the weeks up to Christmas to join in Christmas picnics organised by various churches and sing Christmas carols on the beach.
Yeah.
As Australia is in the southern hemisphere, the festive season is during summertime, and thus it is easy to understand that during Christmas time, friends and family often gather at the beach.
Mm-hmm. They roast their turkey on a barbecue.
Really?
I think so. Or maybe that might be South Africa or somewhere. I heard someone at work talking about
that. In Brazil, you'll often see a presepio, a crib or nativity scene in front of a church. Papai Noel or Father Christmas travels from Greenland to Brazil. From Greenland to Brazil?
Well, I mean, it has to be somewhere in the North Pole, doesn't it?
True. To give presents to the Brazilian kids. Many cities display Christmas trees during the month leading up to the year end is celebrated with fireworks. The floating Christmas tree in Rio de Janeiro is said to be the largest Christmas tree in the world and will be lit on the 14th of December 2019.
Oh, we just missed it. Last yesterday.
I'd love to see just how big it is. The biggest floating tree in the world. I'm going to Google it. So,
what makes it float, Chris? Is it just on the water, or does it literally float levitate in the air? Because now we're talking.
Now we're talking something serious, yeah. It's on the water. Yeah, you're right. It's on the fucking water.
Fair enough.
That's cool. Okay.
Do you want to know where the idea for a Christmas tree comes from?
Please do. Yeah, hit me with some facts.
As I said before, it goes all the way back to the ancient Egyptians and Romans, who marked the winter solstice. So yeah, the shortest day of the year. They marked that day by bringing evergreens in as a reminder that spring would return soon. But it was Prince Albert of Germany who introduced the tree of a pine tree to his wife, Queen Victoria of England. That's when the tradition really took off. A drawing of the couple in front of a Christmas tree appeared in Illustrated London News in 1848. And as we say it today, the idea went viral. So when people seen this tree on the cover of thing and they seen the royalty doing it, they were like, let's do this ourselves. It's pretty cool. Like, they just decorated a big old pine tree.
So that's the English tradition, no?
That's the idea of a pine tree in your house for Christmas.
And that came from royalty.
Yeah. That's mad. Because like before that, it could have been any tree. It could have been like a...
Yeah. So royalty decided to bring a pine tree into the house, and it literally, back then it went viral. Mm-hmm. And everyone decided, well, I want a pine tree. And I would just continue to bring pine trees into the house. Yeah. We have a pine tree in our house.
I know. It's a big one.
It is a big one, yeah. Wow, okay. Fair enough. Okay. What about Christmas in South Africa? Eh? The weeks before Christmas, people often celebrate... in South Africa, the weeks before Christmas, people celebrate Christmas on the 25th of December. What? On Christmas Day, the family gathers at the Braai, Brai, which is the South African version of a barbecue. In South Africa, it is summer season in December. Many people visit Christmas Mass and Christmas Day as well. There are some natural Christmas trees, but some people put up decorated artificial trees in their home.
That's mad. So they have a big barbecue on
Yeah.
Christmas Day.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Might as well.
Christmas in like USA is different though than here. Like it's more or less the same thing, but Thanksgiving's their big one, I think.
I think so, yeah.
They give gifts, I know, in Christmas in USA, like, but
And they have Santa and they have all that.
yeah.
But yeah, it's not just as...
Do they give gifts at Thanksgiving? No, they just give thanks.
They give thanks, Chris.
And then everyone goes out and buys the Christmas gifts the next day because it's Black Friday.
Nice and cheap.
Yeah.
Did you know that Jingle Bells was originally a song for Thanksgiving, not Christmas?
No way.
Yeah, there you go.
And was it still with the same lyrics? Jingle bells, jingle bells.
Jingle Bells. It used to be called One Horse Open Sleigh and was performed at... It was created by James Lord Pierpont, and it was performed at his church's Thanksgiving concert every year. In 1857, it was republished under the title it currently holds, Jingle Bells, and eventually became one of the more popular Christmas songs.
Jingle bells is okay, like, you know.
I mean, it's definitely one of the
most
with
popular.
Christmas.
Yeah.
Jingle bells, jingle bells.
I don't.
Jingle all the way.
It's okay. Like, oh, what fun it is to ride
Yeah. I mean, like,
in a one horse open
I don't think
sleigh.
you're even allowed to say it's only okay, Chris, because it's Christmas.
It's okay. What is your favorite? Okay, let's do that. What is your favorite Christmas song?
Now, what do you mean now? Do you mean like what I hear in the charts, or do you the traditional like Silent Night Christmas, traditional Christmas songs?
We'll go traditional first, and then we'll go chart music. I think my favorite
Jingle Bells.
What would be Jingle Bells?
I don't know. I already know that many traditional ones.
So you got like Oh Holy Night, Silent Night, When I'm Me and Your, Good King Wenceslas.
Here come the bells.
Oh yeah, you got that one too.
That's a pretty good one.
Yeah.
Choir of the Bells. I like it. I think I'd probably listen to it over the rest more than anything else.
Yeah, okay. I like me some Oh Holy Night.
Oh, holy shit.
That's exactly it.
Right. That was a good one.
Oh, what about chart music then?
Chart music, I don't know. Like,
What is your favorite Christmas song?
changes every year, Chris.
Really?
Nah, not really.
I have some hated chart music at Christmas. Like, I think I like me some Shakin' Stevens. Merry Christmas, everyone. I think that's probably
That's
my
pretty good.
favorite Christmas song. Or it's like, is it called like Rudolph Run, Rudolph Run, or some shit?
Yeah, it's alright. It's very repetitive.
Yeah.
It's alright.
But it's always like what I picture whenever there's like a montage of a family shopping desperately.
That's
at
like
Christmas.
like in a film, you'd always see that song.
Exactly. Yeah.
Definitely. I don't know, dude. I like most of them. To be fair,
Do you know what the UK's favorite chart Christmas song is?
Mariah.
No, second.
Is it Slade?
No, Slade's third.
Is it?
Yeah.
Then I'm not gonna get this.
You will get this. You will. You kick yourself if you don't get this. Hear it everywhere. It's always played, especially in
Last Christmas.
No, like fourth.
Are you serious?
Yeah, no.
Quit
I swear to
this.
God. No, I swear to God. Big. There's a big one. You're just missing it. It's played in like every bar.
I probably missed
Always. It's always like the last song is well played.
Nah, go on. What is it?
The Pogues.
Oh, is it the Pogues?
Yeah, the
I was gonna
Pogues.
say the Pogues. It's like I wouldn't think that'd be popular.
That's
in
like
the
the
UK.
most popular Christmas song.
I knew
in the UK.
if you had said Ireland, I would have said it straight away.
What is that song called? The Pogues is
The Fairy Tale in New York.
Fairy Tale New York. That's it. There you
Oh,
go.
I just am very surprised that the UK would
No,
consider
that's
their...
number one.
And I was gonna say whenever you said it's played in every bar, I was gonna say the Pogues, but then I was just like, it wouldn't be popular. in the UK.
Yeah,
There you go.
I'm not insane.
Well, I'm glad.
I'm not a big fan.
Do you not like it?
No,
No. I really like
I think
it.
it's overplayed.
And
then I think,
I would say it's overplayed. I'd
what-
say like the likes of Mariah and all them ones are overplayed.
What else get in there? Do They Know It's Christmas by Band Aid? Merry Christmas.
Don't
Everyone.
care for it whatsoever.
Do you not? No.
It's not that good of a song. Let's
Okay,
be real here. You've got a million different voices.
I know what my favorite Christmas song is.
Right.
It's Chris Ray, Driving Home for Christmas.
Brilliant song.
That is a cracking
That one
song.
was on the other day whenever me and Laura were driving back down to Derryn's, and I was like,
Yeah.
that is a fucking brilliant song.
And do you know why? It's because it's not necessarily like a big Christmas song. Like he says I'm driving home for Christmas, but that's the only mention of Christmas in it. Like, you know?
It's a beautiful song.
It's a class song. It has to be his version too. There's a lot of versions of it, but his is the best.
Was that right?
Yeah.
Didn't even know.
We featured it on our Road to McGangbang video.
Oh, yeah.
Christmas travel.
Road to McGangbang.
Yeah.
That's a strange name for a video.
I fucking love that song.
That's a good one. The tidbit I had about the Christmas songs is that Mariah Carey, All I Want for Christmas Is You, is probably the most famous Christmas song these days. Like, it's very, very popular, but it's never been a UK number one. Ever.
Really?
Not at Christmas, not at any time.
That's like a Mandela effect, that shit there. I definitely would have said it was up there.
Yeah.
US number one? No? Maybe?
I
Billboard
don't know.
chart?
I just heard on the radio the other day, they were saying it's
No
number
way.
6 right now. And they're like, maybe this year it'll make number 1, but it's never been the official UK number 1, I don't think.
Holy shit.
Or I was on,
Just gets close, but no cigar.
yeah. I was on Radio 1.
Yeah, I think, wasn't Wham last Christmas? It got there the year George Michael died, I think. Was it last
I think it's
year?
been
the
there
year
a couple of
before?
times.
Has it? Yeah.
It's a cracker. I love it.
Do you like it?
Mhm.
I think it's okay.
I've always liked it for some reason.
Yeah, it's not bad. Rocking Around the Christmas Tree. Now that's a good Christmas song.
It's alright.
What?
I don't really care for it.
But it's Christmas.
Rocking Around the Christmas tree.
Yeah.
It's alright.
It's a
fine.
great song.
I don't know.
I like it. Yeah.
It's fine.
But Driving Home for Christmas is like
What about Jingle Bell Rock?
No, I'm not.
I prefer it over Rocking Around the Christmas tree.
No, Jingle Bell Rock is just like I'm just like nah. It's a wee bit sickening, I think.
Well, I kind of think that about.
I had another tidbit about Christmas songs. You said they're Mariah Carey, number 1 Christmas song. It's gone now.
Christmas tree, oh Christmas tree. Na, 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 na,
My sister actually sang there like 2 nights ago in the big choir thing, the carol service they had on in the St. Patrick's Chapel in Katy.
Oh, very
It
good.
was supposed to be in the cathedral, and then they
In
pulled
Armagh?
it. Yeah, and then they pulled it to there.
Why?
Imagine that had been the cathedral. Like I told her if I had been the cathedral, I was buying tickets. I would have went to that, no problem.
Yeah, that would have sounded awesome with
Yeah.
the acoustics.
Apparently, it
and
was still a really, really good night, but
stuff. There was a choir service, in my work.
really,
Yeah, randomly, and I was just like,
we don't
fine.
get carolers here enough.
I don't listen. If someone in America, the idea of caroling probably works okay, right? Because people are open to that idea. If someone came, where I live in Belfast, right? It's on like a street with loads of houses. Someone came and knocked on my door and expected me to stand and listen to them sing.
You would do it. Would you? Would you be a cold-hearted bastard?
I'd be the
Just like,
person who'd look through the window like, and I'd never go near the door.
no one's here.
Yeah, I don't speak any English. Go away.
No way.
I that's awful.
It's a
Imagine.
strange idea, though.
It's
Why
so
knock on
weird.
someone's door?
I just start singing, burst into song. Do you want me to sing for you? No, don't even ask the question. Just you start singing. As soon as that door opens,
Silent night. Oh yeah, you gotta
it's a
get
song, Chris. Think about it. It's far too long.
it. True.
It's 2 minutes minimum. They're going to be standing at your door singing.
That's a long time to stand. But
you
you,
have
gotta
to sit
stand.
there.
You gotta stand. You and Laura gotta stand. We doggy stand. We Oreo stand, and you just gotta listen.
And
All
after
smiles.
30 seconds,
Do you
you're
tip
like,
them?
do you give them things?
I don't know.
Is it like trick or treating?
Do you give them like sweets and stuff? Or do you invite them in?
Or
It's
just
so
wait
weird.
for the song to finish
What
and
is-
say thank you. Politely close the door.
What is caroling etiquette?
I don't know. The whole idea just seems so random to me.
It's bizarre. It really
Yeah.
is. Give them a beer or something. I don't know.
They'd be fucking rote. How many houses are they going to hit?
Right now, how many houses? They just go. We're gonna go one every 5 houses, or is it every single?
Yeah,
oh,
I
your
don't-
throat would be done.
You'd
Like,
be fucked.
and do they do this every night? Oh fuck, I don't know. It's too much.
Maybe
to
it
think
doesn't.
about
Maybe
now.
it's just a film thing. It doesn't actually happen as much.
I think it happens.
So do I as well. I
Which is
just don't know.
strange.
But yeah, I'm not.
Here's what I think happens now. There's like a group of like 100 people, and like we're going to go caroling, and they break off into bands of like 5.
Oh my god, we have to get full coverage.
Coverage, yeah. You'd be like, you take houses like through like 3 through 20.
This is not about singing anymore. This is about getting the job done. All right.
Exactly, coverage.
You have to rush. You rush.
We'll meet back here in like I don't know, like 3 hours or something. I don't know, for some hot cocoa and
Yeah, that's
the
bad.
nightmare before Christmas, the fucking nighttime, the teal. But what is it?
The
It
night
was the night before Christmas.
The night before Christmas.
Yeah, that would have been a nice way to start this podcast with a nice monologue of that.
It was the podcast before Christmas.
Yeah, and all through the house.
There wasn't a whisper. Not even a mouse.
No,
That is. Yeah, that's what it is.
Yeah.
Then there was a clatter.
I rose from my bed to see what was the matter, and there was. I sprang from my bed. I rose from my bed.
I sprang from my bed. Sounds better.
What was the matter?
There was something.
We're missing something in
clatter.
between there.
So I sprang from my bed to see what was the matter.
With visions of sugar plums danced in their heads.
I don't know.
It's in there as well. That poem is like long.
I know.
Oh, hang on, D.
No, we're
I'm
not
pretty sure I have it saved.
monologuing this.
I do have it saved. It's 1, 2, 3, 4. It's 6 verses long, D.
Well, I mean, that's not that long, actually. That's okay.
The
Let me see
stockings
it.
were hung with care by the
Father?
hung by the chimney with care in the hopes that St. Nicholas soon would be there. That's where we're going.
That's a good wee thing.
Guys, it's all there. I'm not
It's
going to
never
read it.
been read to me. I've never even heard it in full.
That's a big thing as well. We'll sit down and we'll read that, on Christmas Eve.
Very American, isn't it?
But that's so cozy and nice.
I know, yeah. I'd rather sit down and watch the Late Late Toy Show
Die Hard.
or the Father Ted special.
Oh,
That's it.
we'll get to that. Okay,
That's a,
we'll
that's
get
a
to
tradition.
it. Hit me up with some more facts first before we go into traditions. Because
Speaking of jingle bells, astronauts broadcast jingle bells from space at Christmas time.
what?
The astronauts up in the space station.
They sang it?
Yeah. 9 days before Christmas in 1965, 2 astronauts aboard Gemini 6. Gemini 6 was the first time they ever went. They did an extended period of time in space. Suddenly sent an odd report to Mission Control that they saw an unidentified flying object about to enter Earth's atmosphere, traveling in the polar orbit from north to south. They interrupted the tense report with the sound of jingle bells, with Wally Shearer playing a small harmonica accompanied by Tom Stafford with a handful of small sleigh bells they had smuggled aboard.
Lethal.
Am I mad?
How did they smuggle them aboard?
Hey, smuggle jingle bells too, of all things. You're just you got anything on you? No.
No.
But and that's pretty cool. Imagine pranking saying we have an unidentified object approaching from the North Pole.
Everyone would just laugh.
Do you know what you were talking about Prohibition?
Mm-hmm.
How it was removed or whatever in
1933.
1933 on this day. So America used to be a bit mad about the whole Christian Puritan element. So you couldn't drink. You had to be really good Christians and shit, I guess. Yeah. By the time the Puritans settled Boston, the Puritans being the first people who came over, on the Mayflower, all that shit, celebrating Christmas was outlawed.
No way.
Yeah. From 1659 to 1681, anyone caught making merry would face a fine for celebrating the once pagan day. So they thought because it came from pagan origins, that Saturnalis, they were like, Christmas is not, you don't celebrate that because that's not Christian.
Wow.
The Puritans are the really strict
yeah.
ones. Don't drink, don't swear, and all that.
Are they like Mormons nowadays?
No, Puritans are still a thing, I think.
There's so many not disbands, but so many bands of religions.
Oh yeah,
as such.
Especially in America.
Mormons,
really
Amish,
split off.
Fucking.
Latter-day Saints.
What do Mormons believe?
I don't know. That came from one dude. That's a fairly modern branch of it.
Born again.
Born again Christians, yeah. There's so many.
There's a load.
Episcopalians?
Episcopalians?
I don't know. There's so many. There's far too many.
Pescatarian?
Pescatarian
Someone who eats fish. There's so many of them.
Every year, 15,000 people get sent to the ER decorating their house with Christmas decorations.
I would love to decorate this house top to toe, top to toe and tail lights, and do a proper Griswold type Christmas.
That's literally what they say here. If you've ever watched Clark Griswold try to decorate his house in Christmas Vacation, you probably know that this isn't much of a surprise.
I would love to do it.
In Canada, Santa has his own zip code.
For
the children delivering.
I've seen this before. Yeah, isn't it like is it like H0 or something like that?
It's ho ho ho.
Ho ho ho.
Not mad.
That's class.
I love that Canada are
they're just so
on it.
friendly,
They just love it. Xmas, right? This is weird. You know what people would say you shouldn't use Xmas.
I thought you were going to shout at me during the week.
Why? Because
when we were talking on the talking just about this episode.
Yeah.
And I would instinctively write Xmas.
Yeah.
Just because it's quicker.
Yeah.
And I thought he's not going to like this. He's going to turn on me and be like, it's called Christmas.
You have to call it Christmas.
Are you one of those people?
Not really. No.
Okay, good.
Although I do call it Christmas because it's been driven into me that you shouldn't call it Xmas.
Why do we call it Xmas, or why shouldn't we?
Shall I explain?
Please do.
Shall I enlighten? According to the book called "From Adam's Apple to Xmas: An Essential Vocabulary Guide for the Politically Correct." So this guy went into detail to see if these things are okay to say. The word Christianity was spelled X-ianity as far back as 1100.
Oh.
Yeah. So the whole idea
of Christianity is X-ianity.
As in instead of Christ, X. So instead of Christmas, Xmas. X
Christians love crosses.
We're big on it, guys.
Big on crosses. Like.
X or chi in Greek, so like the letter X was called chi back then in Greek, is the first letter of Christ and served as a symbolic stand-in. In 1551, the holiday was called Xmas. Xmas, which eventually became Xmas. So Xmas is just as Christian as the longer version. So don't feel bad about using it, Chris.
What would you say? Happy Christmas or Merry Christmas?
Happy Christmas.
Happy Christmas. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas is very American to me.
I think I'd say merry more than happy.
I don't know. I used to say merry because I always grew up hearing
it from TV.
But as I got older and I started hearing people say it more than on TV shows and stuff, then it was happy.
Neither is necessarily right or wrong.
No,
right?
They're both fine.
Okay, yeah.
Both just different. I want you to have a happy Christmas. I want you to have a Merry Christmas.
I wish you a Merry. We wish you a Merry.
Oh yeah,
Christmas.
I wouldn't say I wish you a happy Christmas.
No,
because that just sounds wrong.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't think I'd ever say I wish you anything.
Mm-hmm.
I just say happy
Christmas.
Have a happy Christmas.
Have a Merry Christmas.
Have a happy Christmas.
Have a
very Merry Christmas.
Happy Christmas.
Yeah, see, they both work, Chris. 90% of Americans celebrate Christmas. Hardly a shocker.
90%?
90%.
That's a lot.
That actually is a lot,
considering how big America is.
And they typically spend about $1,000 on gifts every year.
That seems about appropriate because
I don't think. Well, what would that be in sterling? Like about £700 or £800?
£700.
That's a lot. Like
it's a lot, but yeah. I mean, everything's dear right there.
But then you have to factor in like parents buying kids and all that stuff.
Why?
Huh?
Why?
Because they like to give their kids good presents alongside the Santa, you know what I mean?
Alongside the Santa,
Santa delivers a lot of good stuff, but sometimes the parent want to give that little bit extra. Yeah. Just that boom.
Not enough room in a sack, you know?
Sometimes they let it get lost in the mail. You know?
How's he got a whole million puppies, you know? What are puppies going to eat, you know?
What is that?
I don't know.
What are the puppies going to eat? Fuck me. You know why you kiss under mistletoe?
Oh yeah, where'd that come from?
Mistletoe is perceived to be an aphrodisiac.
Jesus.
So the next time you ask to meet someone under the mistletoe, it may not mean what you think it means.
Jesus. Where'd that come from?
It's actually a really old thing.
Kiss me under the mistletoe.
The Druids, going back to the fucking
Jesus.
pagans, they believed it was...
This is a history of Christmas. That's what this episode is.
The Germanic word for mistletoe literally means dung on a twig.
Jesus Christ.
What the fuck?
That's romantic. Come here and kiss me under this shit in a stick.
I like that better. Ham, not turkey, is the festive favourite.
No way. Yeah. Oh, well, yeah.
It's an older thing as well.
God, Christmas ham. My God.
People always have ham, though. I mean, turkey and ham at Christmas.
It almost gets to the point where I used to prefer the ham. Yeah.
I don't know, yeah. See, you have to fluctuate, don't you?
Yeah.
It's like the turkey is probably, I just associate it as best because you don't really eat it at Christmas.
Yeah, true. Yeah, we would rarely have turkey throughout.
But you would have ham throughout the year.
Maybe Easter.
Yeah, you definitely.
A lot of people have lamb at Easter.
Oh, I don't like lamb.
Do you know?
No.
Unless
it's a fully grown sheep, it's not for me.
Yeah, true. Is that a cruelty thing, or is that just a?
No, I don't like.
You just don't like lamb. Okay. You don't like the meat itself. I get it. Okay.
The first tree at Rockefeller Center, which you were asking about, probably looked more like Charlie Brown's. I don't know what that means. It was small.
Okay. Yeah, Charlie Brown's a small guy.
A small, undecorated tree in 1931 was placed there. That's the first one. 2 years later, another tree appeared in its place, this time with lights. And these days, the giant Rockefeller Christmas tree is laden with over 25,000 lights and visited by millions of selfie takers each season.
Like, imagine the guys who decorate that, though.
I'd say they're getting... Well, they're probably not getting well paid for it.
Yeah, they're just known, like, you have that on your resume. I decorated the Rockefeller tree.
Yeah, every year for 4 years.
Yeah. That's a lot of spray on snow.
Oh! Washington Irving, so the author Washington Irving, created many Santa legends.
Okay.
That are obviously...
Yeah.
He must have got it from the main man himself, right?
Yeah.
This is the guy who wrote, Sleepy Hollow.
Yes.
This is the guy who wrote that.
And he created...
He created all these legends about Santa. He was the first to say Santa had 8 reindeer.
Mm-hmm.
And
Santa has 9, doesn't he?
Including Rudolph?
Yeah.
I think he had like 12 or some shit like that. I don't even know.
It's 8. Can you name all the...
No. Dasher and Prancer and
Dancer,
Comet and
Dancer,
Vixen.
Dasher, Comet, Vixen, Prancer.
Oh, Dancer, Prancer.
Dancer, Prancer, Comet, Vixen.
Dasher.
Dancer...
Dancer and Prancer and Comet and Vixen.
Dasher.
Dasher and...
Basher? No.
don't
Dasher,
know.
Rudolph. So we're still missing 3.
I know. Yeah. That's hard.
Comet, Vixen, Terry, or
Philip.
what are the 3?
Greg.
3.
Fuck me. Right. Dancer.
Prancer.
Dasher is definitely one.
Dasher's 1.
Dancer and Prancer and Comet and,
And
Vixen.
Dasher.
Dasher and Flasher.
Go through the alphabet. Can't.
No, that's not going to work. Going to the alphabet, Chris.
We're
We're just going to go on Asher, Basher, Casher.
Oh, I've got them.
Give me one more. Just give me one,
Um,
and I think I might get the
Think
right.
of Valentine's Day.
What?
So, what do you?
Oh, Cupid.
Cupid. And then there's one more. No,
Vixen.
there's one that sounds like Vixen,
Dixon.
but no. But if you did something really quick, you'd be. What happened in the World War? And people had to close all their blinds to avoid the bombing, which was
Bomber?
known as the.
Blackout.
With kinda go London, famous for the
Blitz. Blitzen.
blitzing. There you go. And that-
Vixen.
the last one then, if you just picture this reindeer on a spit twirling in a Turkish kebab shop, what would he be?
Halal.
That's it. How'd you get that? Halal is the final reindeer.
Twister?
Donner.
What? Donner
Donner.
kebab. Fuck's sake. I never would have got Donner.
No, sorry, that was a shitty clue.
Everyone forgets about Donner. Halal. Is that not what it's called? Halal meat?
I don't know, but that's brilliant. So we have Dasher, Dancer, Prancer, Vixen, Comet, Cupid, Donner, Blitzen, and Rudolph,
Yeah. Rudolph.
the special soldier. Yeah, thank God we got there in the end. I never would have got that.
Yeah.
Cupid.
That's it. That seems like a good place to end the
Yeah,
facts.
okay.
Some of them are, the last thing I wanted to mention is that Santa Claus didn't always wear red. You probably know
This is what I was
this.
going to ask you. Is this a myth?
Nope, this is 100% true.
And did this come from Coca-Cola?
Coca-Cola.
No way.
Yep. Holidays
That's
are
their
coming.
power.
That is the effect they had on
They
the
made Santa used to be green. Was that right? No.
green, brown. Used to be all different kinds. He never used to be a big jolly man with a white beard.
No way.
Yeah. According to Coca-Cola, to be fair, this is according to Coca-Cola. So maybe they are manipulating it a bit, but he used to be a lot less jolly, even spooky. Some people were like kind of had that like weird, kind of man who comes to your house and could leave you a bad thing. Wasn't always super Mr. Nice Guy. It wasn't until the beverage company hired an illustrator named Haddon Sundblom in 1931 to create images of Santa for a magazine advertisement that we got the warm and friendly Santa we know. This was so now kids would not fear interrupting Santa's nightly work.
Wow.
Because he used to be called, what did he used to be called?
Is it Nick?
Yeah, there used to be like nasty names for him. Like
Nasty Nick?
what do you call it in The Office? It's Dwight's version.
The pumper Nick. That's a
no.
bread. It's something like that, isn't it? It's
Yeah,
like
it's something like that.
and he like funny. Oh fuck yeah, I get it up.
Doesn't really matter, I suppose. But yeah, Santa Claus.
Tell me about your Christmas traditions then.
Oh god.
Like what is your oh hang on, I have it here. It is called the
What is it? What do you get?
I can't
What?
Belschnickel,
Belschnickel?
Belschnickel, yeah.
Belschnickel.
There we go.
So weird.
Tell me about let's start Christmas Eve in your house. What does it consist of?
Yeah, normally it'll be midnight mass.
Yeah.
Done at like 7 o'clock.
Yeah.
And then afterwards everyone comes back to the home house.
Yeah.
And then my brother bring his family, his kids, and my sister, who's back from Australia now.
Class.
Bring her family, her kids, and we'll all do the what do you call that? Kris Kringle.
Nice.
Secret Santa thing.
Nice.
We'll give each other our presents, whatever. Because like obviously they are away doing their own thing on Christmas Day now. Used to be like we'd all be in the same house, but I like this new tradition because it's like that'll be like the main part of it.
Yeah.
and then Christmas Day will just be sort of smaller affair. We get your own individual presents and you just get ready for the food sort of thing. But yeah, Christmas Eve is a busy night because you got mass and you got all that stuff as well. And there'll be a couple of drinks taken as well. There'll be a couple of hot whiskeys floating about, Chris. You know, there'll be some food.
I enjoy that. Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah.
So that's normally a good night. And then Christmas Day is just sort of. It really depends because a couple of years now. Last year it was pretty quiet. The year before it was really busy because we had kids in the house. Yeah, which always makes it better.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
So whenever Santa has visited, it's such a better mood.
It's a buzz, like, in there.
So good. And Santa's going to be coming to the house this year as well.
Oh boy.
Yeah, so the kids will be there. It's going to be class.
That's going to be madness.
Yeah, that's the best part.
I love that. Yeah, it is.
That's the best part about it.
Yeah,
but yeah, and then it's just like I get ready for the big Christmas dinner about 2 or 3 o'clock.
Oh yes.
Devour that thing. And then in recent years, I've slept for about 2 to 3 hours afterwards.
You need it.
Can't help it.
You need it.
Can't help it.
Yeah.
And you don't even feel bad anymore. I used to be like, I've missed so much of Christmas, but I'm just like, so worth it.
So worth it. Yeah. It's like just a thing, though. You know.
Yeah. And we'll sit up and watch a film on Christmas Day.
Class.
Yeah.
Unbelievable. Yeah. Ours is very similar. Christmas Eve kind of start winding. So Dad will go out and do whatever last bit of like food shopping or whatever else, like last bits he has to get in more than half. He likes to get that done early. And then we start like winding down. So there'll be food prep going on in the kitchen probably like most of the day for the dinner the next day. That'll prep it all.
See, I don't even think about that because that's all handled by mummy.
Exactly, yeah.
And I just sit there doing nothing like a fucking useless.
I'm the exact same. I just sit there and give advice on how I expect the food to be.
I don't want this to be too dry.
No.
You understand?
No, yeah.
I don't like dry turkey.
I don't want those carrots cut like that. Cut me in butterflies.
Are you making mashed potato or are you making roasties? I want both.
I want both. Cream potato or
mashed potato.
Then we start winding down probably around 4 or 5 o'clock. Usually a movie on, fire lit, lights on, that kind of thing. Midnight mass again. Early again.
Oh yeah.
Come back from that, and then it's the kiddies will then leave out their snacks for Santa Claus.
Oh yeah, of course, yeah.
They'll do that, so that's a big kind of commotion. In recent years, I've started giving them like a Christmas Eve kind of gift to open Christmas Eve box. We never used to do that.
Absolutely, yeah.
And now definitely recently, it's a big thing now. So
that's always been in our house, though.
Really?
We always got a present to open Christmas Eve.
We never did, and then maybe like the last probably about 4 or 5 years now we've done that. So we do that, and then they'll go to bed. And then it'll probably just be like ourselves, older ones up. Maybe have a drink, maybe a bit of food. Father Ted Christmas special is a big thing. It's normally always on, and it's not really Christmas unless it has to even just be playing in the background. Yeah.
Do you know, I have a theory about this, right? And I think you're going to agree with me just with the way you've described it. It's always on, right? Have you ever seen the full thing on Christmas Eve?
No.
Always get the tail end of it or the start of it.
The start of it, yeah. Never. Like, always miss a massive.
I don't know how
always
that happens.
The same bits in like the lingerie section where she gets the tea machine and then something else in between, and that's it. Like.
I don't know how it happens. Every year you're like, I'm definitely gonna watch it this year. Yeah, for sure. Yeah. And you completely forget about it. You switch it on. It's like, oh, I'll get the last half hour of it here.
Yeah, we'll have a drink or two and then off to bed, and then it's usually like a 5:30, 6 o'clock
early
rise. Everyone gets knocked on doors and. Well, I say that's probably about 7 o'clock. We're all up, and we all got to line up for the wee ones. So we line up outside the room. Now Dad'll have to go in first of all and make sure that Santa hasn't fallen asleep and still there.
Very smart.
And then
give him a kick up the hole.
And the door opens and all hell just breaks loose. You go in, it's like arriving at fucking Smith's Toys or something. You know what I mean?
I always remembered back whenever we were younger and I was over yours around Christmas time that you always got like a chair. You know, like that's where yours will be, and that's where.
So we started getting like baubles, like years and years ago. We used to get like baubles for the Christmas tree that had our names on them.
Oh yeah.
And we're always told you have to put that bauble out wherever you want Santa to leave your toys.
Ah, very good.
So no matter where you left them, he would leave your toys there.
He's a smart guy.
Yeah. So that's what we used to do. So everyone kind of knew where their toys would be sitting in the room, so there was no kind of confusion. The girls would kind of break up the boys. You know, but we do that. Then it's like you say, it's like just a big sugar rush, a big buzz. First thing in the morning, selection boxes have been tore open at like 7 in the morning. There's double deckers and twirls and curly whirlies all over the place.
Brilliant.
Then dinner 1, 2 o'clock for us, probably about 2 o'clock, and then after that you just die a death.
Yes.
Yeah. We started the tradition, actually, Aaron and myself, in recent years, where we'd play like shitty old games in like in the morning half right up until Christmas dinner. That's what we do. Even with all like the new games and stuff we get, we always break out like old games and play them. So like a couple of years ago we started Minecraft, like just randomly. Rocket League was one. This year my dad has suggested that we break out Wii Sports.
Excellent.
We
shout.
start playing some bowling. I think
Literally, that's the only game I.
that's the only one I want to play.
There's
yeah.
like tennis and there's
Yeah.
fucking. Sure, there's other
There's
golf.
baseball, golf,
Yeah.
and
It's all about
something.
bowling. Boxing.
Yeah, boxing. Yeah,
It's
no
all
one wants to box though.
all
So
about
we'll break
bowling.
out the Wii, I think,
Yeah.
for some bowling on Christmas Day.
Awesome.
That's
brilliant.
Yeah, that'll be it. Then the Christmas movie, like you say, in the evening time.
Yeah.
We don't go out or anything. No one goes out Christmas Day. It's a lockdown in our house.
Yeah,
for like a couple
yeah.
of days.
Funny,
so-
I'm of that inclination. Don't like.
No.
Oftentimes, bands would be like, "Oh, maybe we'll just go up to the club or somewhere after mass," and I'd be like, "Nah, let's get the fuck home."
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
This
Boxing
is where
Day
it all
then
happens.
is generally when we have like visitors like for dinner. Like so, my grandparents and all
Oh,
come down
yeah.
for dinner. Aunties, uncles will host everyone.
For Boxing Day, I always go to my brother's.
Yeah.
And have dinner there.
Class.
Especially Christmas dinner round two.
Yep,
That's
and it's
mad,
be- so it's better in Boxing Day. I don't know.
I don't know. The best part about Christmas dinner is the leftover sandwiches.
Yeah. Are you a sandwich maker? Yeah, you're a sandwich. See, some people are not,
I don't-
not so much sandwich
The
makers.
sandwiches are made for me.
Yeah.
But I devour
Some
them.
people aren't so much sandwich makers in that they'll just have like another dinner essentially, or maybe they'll have like turkey and maybe
God,
some
no.
pickles or some cranberry sauce in the evening.
No.
You're a man that puts it between bread.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
You put it between bread, Chris.
Absolutely.
As Jesus intended it.
Yes, Jesus
You know.
intended it's right. He wasn't born on this day for nothing.
No, yeah.
With some cranberry sauce.
It's no.
Yeah.
No cranberry sauce.
So you're missing out.
If you're gonna put any kind of sauce in there,
Gravy. No?
well, maybe gravy would be fine.
Yeah.
If you're not putting gravy in,
Yeah.
you put a bit of brown sauce in there.
Oh.
A wee dab of tang.
Oh, okay.
It's all right.
Okay.
I'm not big on that though. My favorite is just sort of if the stuffing is just. I don't know, how does stuffing be moist? How does that even happen?
I think it's to do with the curvature of the earth, depending where you are.
Cool way, like after it's been cooked, right?
Yeah.
Stuffing's really dry, but then you leave it like for a while. Maybe it's because it's sitting with the meat or something.
Yeah, it's just got to be because there's
moist.
nothing in it. It's breadcrumbs and it's herbs and it's onion. Like you know
Picking
what I
up
mean?
something, Chris.
Dad does he does two different types of stuff, and he does the traditional, as we call it, like the crumbly stuff and
Yeah,
the stuff
yeah,
that we
yeah.
get, and then he does a sausage meat stuffing,
Yeah, we've had that.
and he does cranberry sauce and stuff into like cranberry jelly and stuff, and it's fucking. Oh, do you have it Thanksgiving?
On
That's it?
Thanksgiving, yeah.
It's something else.
very
It's a
good.
game changer.
Yeah,
like,
it's very, very good. Delicious stuff.
So we have those. And that's very good in a sandwich. Like that's a
Mm-hmm.
proper. We will run Christmas dinners though for probably about 4 to 5 days after.
See, no, we don't.
Do you know?
It used to be because Mummy used to make like a turkey, but now she just gets turkey and ham dishes.
Mm-hmm.
Gets about 8 or 12 of them.
Yeah.
And then depending on how many's there, she'll cook them all.
Mm-hmm.
Whatever's left is for sandwiches, and
Yeah.
then they'll be gone. More or less, they'll be gone the day after Boxing Day.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
and
I
it's
get it.
sad,
Yeah.
but yeah.
Such is life.
Yeah, you
know,
have
such is life.
You're gonna eat them. You might as well enjoy them.
Yeah. What about you have any like specific snacks for around Christmas time? Like you snowballs,
Funny,
the tea cakes,
I
and
was
shit
asked
like
the
that.
question the other day at work. Are you is it Roses?
Oh yeah.
Quality Street.
Let's talk about that. What one are you?
I'm Roses.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now listen, I'm not Roses overall,
No,
but between Roses and Quality Street,
I'm Roses as well. There.
I'm Roses.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's Cadbury. Man.
Exact.
You know, Cadbury's Christmas.
Is Cadbury's Roses? Yeah.
Oh yeah, Cadbury.
What about
Roses.
Heroes? They're also Cadbury's.
Heroes are Cadbury's. Celebrations are Nestle.
Yeah.
And Quality Street are Nestle.
Are they? Quality Street. This is our whole other own thing.
Kettle
aren't
of
they?
fish. Do you like Quality Street?
I don't mind them.
I like certain sweets.
Yeah.
I picture
Golden
they're very
Crumbs.
old sweet or something for me.
Yeah, they are
Yeah,
really
yeah,
old sweet.
yeah, yeah.
Definitely.
I think it's like the toffees and the fudges and the shit like that. Yeah, I'm not.
But think about what's in a rose there. You know, you got like the big purple one,
Oh,
the golden barrels.
yeah, the
Got
golden
the
barrels.
long chocolate fudgy ones.
Yeah,
There's lots of really good ones in there.
one with the nut in the middle. Oh, I love the ones.
Yeah, so good.
It's pretty good. Are you heroes or celebrations? Or what is the ultimate Christmas sweet for you?
I don't know. Right. So
To me, I think I was always celebrations through and through.
celebrations as well.
But now I think I'm heroes. I'm just getting a miniature bar.
I know, but you get a miniature bar. You know, let's just eat in a bar.
Whenever they took out the truffles, the Galaxy truffles out of celebrations,
Is that what you broke?
that's when I broke away from.
I don't know.
Started introducing like shit that nobody
teasers,
wanted, you know.
The Galaxy chocolates,
Twix
the
and shit
caramel
like that.
chocolate.
I don't want Twix.
Why not?
I'm not a big Twix
Twix
fan.
is delicious.
No,
Chris.
I'm not a big Twix fan.
It's because you're eating the left Twix. You eat the right one.
I was just thinking that.
I'll tell you what. It doesn't matter.
No.
I like them all.
Yeah.
I
true.
just
What are the leftovers in your house? What ones always seem to be left?
All right, and it suits me perfectly.
What are they?
In Roses, you know the blue one, with
Oh
the
yeah,
coconuts?
they're left.
I love those.
They're always like the first to go with us.
always left, and I devour them. They're
Jesus.
left everywhere, Chris. They're commonly left.
Not with us.
No one likes coconut for some reason.
We do.
And bounties, the same thing goes.
Bounties are gone in our house too. What's
No.
left with us are Mars
Mars are left with us.
and sometimes Milky Way. You know the wee Milky Way, the wee blue ones.
Yeah, no,
Mars and Milky Way.
They're sickening.
Snickers sometimes, but I would gobble up a Snickers.
Snickers
No
be
problem.
gone by me.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think Mars and Milky Way suffer because they're so sweet. You can't eat so many
Yeah.
at the one time. So you're
Yeah.
just like, oh no, I'll have a different chocolate.
I get it. Yeah.
But yeah. No, they're good. Good
Okay, yeah.
snacks.
And let's talk then Christmas movies.
It's what right. You can talk about the best Christmas film until the sun goes down, right?
Yeah.
But the fact of the matter is, on Christmas Day,
Yeah.
most people are gonna be watching whatever's on telly.
Yeah.
Because you're not gonna be going to the effort of sorting that out.
Sorting out a movie.
You're gonna be like,
It's literally whatever comes on.
remote,
Yeah.
boom,
yeah.
that's it.
You know what used to be a big Christmas movie in our house because it was always on Christmas Day was The Great Escape.
I got it for Christmas one year.
Fucking so good.
It's a very good film.
I love that because it's so long as well, and you're just like, oh, this is like a never-ending thing.
And you can sort of go in and come back
drift in and out of it. Yeah,
exactly.
exactly.
Yeah, it is good.
Die Hard.
Die Hard is a brilliant Christmas film. I think.
I
Stand by
prefer
that.
I prefer watching Die Hard probably like the day before Christmas
Yeah,
Eve.
not on
whatever.
Christmas Day.
No,
Yeah.
no,
Yeah.
no.
It's a Christmas film. You watch it in
Oh, it's a Christmas
around
movie,
Christmas
yeah.
time. Yeah, but
And Christmas Eve for us will always be National Lampoons as well.
Christmas Vacation.
100%.
Fair
That's
play.
my ultimate Christmas movie.
Never see it on.
No, and that's the way I like to keep it because I don't want people to find out about it. You know? I love.
It's my
A
film.
lot of people haven't seen it,
It's my movie.
and I like that people haven't seen it. You know?
The one that's popular in our house is Grinch. The Grinch.
Oh, fucking
the Jim
love
Carrey
the
Grinch.
Yeah,
For,
Jim
I don't
Carrey's
know.
awesome.
I mean, that's it.
You know? Yeah. What about Elf?
Right. Elf was always on Sky, so we never saw Elf at Christmas.
It's back on UTV this year.
Is it? I'd like to watch it again. I haven't seen it in years.
I like it, but I think it was overhyped and overplayed. And
Probably overplayed.
everything,
Yeah. You see, I never was part of that. So
I didn't know it was Jon Favreau as well.
was it?
That's
Yeah.
fucking
It is. It's a really positive film. Though. I
Yeah,
really
yeah.
enjoy it. And Will Ferrell, it's obviously Color Eyes.
Deck the Halls in recent years has become a big movie. Not a big fan.
That looks awful.
Deck the Halls.
Dr. House is the one where they're trying to like
Outdo
have a
each other.
fight. Yeah, decorate.
It's
Yeah.
funny. It's a funny movie.
Who's
but
in it?
Matthew Broderick and Danny DeVito. No, is he the wee small guy? No,
Yeah.
not Danny DeVito. Oh, I'm thinking of Robert. Yeah, Danny DeVito. Yeah, wee short guy.
I don't care about that.
Okay,
But
it's a good movie though.
was it?
Yeah, just not the best.
I don't think I'm gonna watch
Jingle All the Way. Now that's a good fucking movie.
it. Never see it on either. But it's a great one.
You like that movie though?
I've seen it about twice in my life.
That's
but
perfect.
yeah, I've always wanted to see it because I was so intrigued by it. What's the name of the character? The toy?
Turbo Man.
Turbo Man. Yeah.
Turbo Man.
I was like, I wanted Turbo Man when I was younger.
Yeah. Plus it's Arnie, like you know.
You know, yeah. He's always best. No, he's not.
When he's
always
doing
best.
stupid roles like
Yeah,
that.
whatever, Kindergarten Cop, you know.
Yeah. I know, yeah.
But yeah. What was the other one? What about A Wonderful Life? No, I've obviously never seen it. I think it's a very American thing.
Yeah, it is a very American thing.
But
But
apparently
no.
it's one of like the best Christmas
The
films.
Santa Claus and the build up to Christmas is one of my favorites.
I loved the Santa Claus.
Santa Claus
when
is
I was a kid.
fucking
I've seen all the sequels too.
Have you? Yeah, I've
Oh,
seen
yeah.
2.
Oh yeah, Juliet from Lost is in 2.
Yes, she is. Yeah,
Yeah.
she's the mother.
No, she's like the teacher that
Oh,
they don't get
doesn't-
on with, but then they learn she's really looking out for them,
yeah.
and then she becomes Mrs. Claus or something. Like
Oh,
that.
yeah. Okay.
I love the Santa Claus.
Santa Claus is an excellent movie.
Brilliant.
There was another one there I was thinking of, and now I've completely.
Santa Claus 3 is shit.
Is it?
Yeah.
They just should have stopped.
Yeah, they definitely should have shot.
I can't think of the.
There's a robotic Santa. So stupid.
Okay, that's fucking stupid. Oh, Miracle on 34th.
Yeah, that's
That movie's fucking quality.
yeah, it's pretty good.
I hadn't watched the whole thing until maybe like 2 years ago,
Oh,
3
had you
years
not?
ago. That's so fucking good.
The first time I seen it, I was like, "This is amazing."
He's a great Santa Claus.
He is a great Santa
He's a
Claus.
great Santa Claus.
Definitely, that holds up for the film.
Yeah.
It's the rest of the parts that I don't care about.
Why?
I don't know.
But it's good.
I know it is good, but it's. I think whenever he's Santa Claus and he's like the kids are coming to him and on, and he's in the store. That's all brilliant.
Yeah.
But then when you go back home and this like that.
This whole court thing.
No, the girl and her mother.
Oh,
and
that
they
whole.
don't
That
believe
whole
in Santa.
yeah.
Like, I don't really care about that as
Okay.
much. I don't know why. I just don't know why.
Fair dues.
I'll watch it. It's a good
Um,
film. It's not a bad film by any means.
I love movies on at Christmas.
Yeah.
I love them. We always get the Radio Times, the big guide,
Oh yeah.
like the booklet tells you everything that's on. We'll go through and we'll like circle the shit. E.T. is always on. Over
Is
there.
it?
Yeah.
I would never watch it at Christmas.
We would. E.T., Back to the Future, and there's
Yeah.
another one, and it's like, oh yeah, they're like the Christmas trio.
Indiana Jones.
Indiana
always
Jones,
on at Christmas.
cracking, yeah. It's always like after Christmas. Titanic,
it is always
Titanic
after
on like
Christmas.
Boxing Day used to be a big thing.
Was it?
RT 1 or 2 used to every year without fail. Titanic.
That's too much.
Like, Jesus Christ.
That's a
It
heavy
used to start like 1 o'clock as well, and you'd be like, why are we watching this? You know?
prime time, guys.
Yeah. Right after dinner, just sit down and watch everyone fucking die in the ocean.
That's like 3 hours long.
I know.
Oh,
Don't get me
with
wrong.
ad breaks.
I like Titanic.
Oh, it's a good film,
Yeah,
but like,
it's not.
God.
It's not Boxing Day good.
Does Shawshank be on around Christmas, or is it just something I've watched at Christmas?
I think it might just be something you've watched at Christmas. Yeah, never really.
Band of Brothers, I associate as a Christmas.
Really?
Don't know. I think I watched it at Christmas the first time, and then I watched Pacific the following Christmas.
I watched the Pacific at Christmas. That's a fucking cracking.
They're both cracking shows.
Yeah. I remember lying in bed just watching the Pacific just episode after episode.
Just,
of Christmas.
yeah,
So
running through it.
fucking good.
Yeah, that's brilliant.
There's a lot of stuff like that they're not necessarily Christmas at all, but
you will find yourself watching them at Christmas.
it's like Black Ops. I always associate the first Black Ops.
You must have got it for Christmas.
Got it and just
Modern Warfare 2.
Yeah. Oh
I'll
yeah.
never forget.
Yeah, that's right.
I was sitting playing that mission, cliffhanger, going on the jet skis.
Yeah.
And I was not the jet skis, but the snowmobiles.
The snowmobiles.
And I was just like, this is amazing.
Yeah.
I'll never forget that moment.
Yeah. It always reminds me of you have to go to like Taco Town or Burger Town, whatever the fuck it is, and go to the roof. That always reminds me of Christmas Day playing that game. Fucking great.
That's amazing.
And then I finished it like shortly after Christmas, and it was awesome. Back whenever you used to get like a 2-week school break, you know what I mean? You had nothing to do.
Fallout 3, I got at Christmas as well.
You had nothing to do but sit and play games and shit like that. So good.
So good.
Let me see. So we've done food. Favorite Christmas. Your favorite Christmas gift that you've ever got or received, or your favorite Christmas year, or one that just stands out in your head.
Fuck.
I'll tell you mine. The year I got my first Xbox 360 with the Gears of War bundle edition.
I remember coming up to your house like a couple of days
Holy smokes! That was something that just blew my mind. With the old Xbox dashboard.
Oh yeah, the blades.
The blades, yeah. And you used to be able to like play music while you played games. And you're like, what is this? Like, this is the future.
This is the future, Chris.
I got Gears of War, I got Splinter Cell,
Double
and I got Project Gotham Racer 3.
Yeah.
And that was it.
I remember sitting watching your dad play Splinter Cell, and I was like, what? You can do everything in this game. You can climb and stuff, crouch behind,
whistling like for guards and stuff.
And I was like, oh, it'd be so funny if you could whistle. And your dad was like, yeah. And he made him whistle. I was like, what is this?
Yeah,
you can do everything in this game.
It was a great game. And that year, I think we also got Buzz in the house. Remember Buzz?
We had Buzz as well.
So good.
I played Buzz last Christmas.
No way.
Up at Laura's house, yeah.
I don't have my remotes anymore.
They play the music quiz every year. And I was playing with the defective controller. It was rigged.
It was rigged?
That's
unfair.
The whole game was rigged, but
I had Junior Jungle Party, the one with the monkeys, like the hundreds of mini games.
We had the music quiz and the film quiz, I think is what we had.
So good. So good.
Good times.
Monopoly's always brought out around Christmas in my house too.
That is a
recipe for disaster. Yep. My brother and my sister 3 years ago played Risk. Sat down for a big old game of Risk.
How'd that go?
Fantastic, but my God, it's a long. You have to be prepared to sit. But it was very good. Yeah.
I'd say it causes less arguments than Monopoly though. Like.
Oh yeah, far less. Yeah.
We normally play like a card game of some description.
Nice.
New Year's or Christmas Eve.
Nice.
So like something like Cards Against Humanity or something like that.
Excellent.
It's a silly game to play.
But yeah,
like
favorite gift,
favorite
gift that you've got, or favorite year. Can you think of any? One that stands out in your mind?
For some reason, it must have been like the first Christmas that I can really remember. Right?
Yeah.
It's when I was like about fucking 5 or 6 maybe.
Yeah.
And I got. I think it's maybe because it was recorded on video and it's been shown to me a lot of times and I can just really remember. I got a Batman scooter.
Wow.
And I loved it.
Oh,
I loved it to death.
Nice.
I don't know why.
Was she a 3-wheeler or was she
2-wheeler? Like
2-wheeler.
A lot of responsibility on a 2-wheeler.
Oh yeah, you got to keep yourself upright.
No fucking about. And I got like a couple other things. I got like Power Ranger stuff, and I got a couple of trucks.
That's a
like,
great Christmas.
Trucks. I just remember loving it so much, and I was like, "This is what Christmas is like. This is amazing." But
it's a great year. That's a standout year. Though
I think that was just maybe my youth.
Yeah,
it's hard. I always forget like what I get for Christmas and stuff.
The year I got Assassin's Creed was a great year because I got it and Halo 3 together. And I was like, that's a winning combination. Like, yeah,
that was a winning combination.
Yeah, that was a fucking excellent year for us.
I think probably the best year, like just in terms of like presents, the haul that I got was that year that I got Modern Warfare. I got like 3 or 4 games. I got it and Fallout, I think.
Nice.
And I got like a big gaming chair. Do you remember it?
Oh
like,
yeah, of course. Yeah.
And I was just like, oh, I'm such a gamer.
Yeah.
But normally most years the stuff I get is like secondary to the actual the experience of the day.
Oh yeah.
It's like you're like, oh, that's great. I got all this stuff. That's class. It's so
Yeah.
cool. And you kind of set it aside and you just use one thing for like the rest of the.
That's
the day.
exactly what we do here as well. Yeah, it's like it's normally something that like my youngest brother or sister get, and everyone just fucking bombs into that.
Exactly.
And that's it.
Yeah.
Like, you know,
it's overkill. Like you get way too much.
Oh, 100%. Yeah.
But it's like. It's just the joy you get from having so much. You're just
So
like,
much,
oh, this is amazing, and then you can sort of settle down and you realize you don't. Really
I wish it
need
would
this stuff.
snow.
Oh, you're fucking joking me. Did you see that? And then
No,
that's amazing. It's snowing, guys. Ish. Good job, Chris. Hey,
thank you.
okay, I need you to do something for me, right? At like 3:30 on the 25th, I need you to say that exact phrase, sitting right there.
Okay, I can do this.
I gotta have a bet on.
I wish it would snow. Holy shit.
That's amazing. It's snowing, by the way, if you didn't get that from context.
Genuine, because I was going to look out there and go, well, at least it's not wet.
Well, you're right about that.
Fuck. Nice.
That's some
we say
wicked.
it's snowing. It is snowing, but it's very mild
feeling.
snow. Yeah.
That's some wicked powder.
That's some wicked powder, yeah. Santa's Colombian powder.
Yeah, I know you're right. I mean, there's just something about snow.
Yeah.
I can't wait for the first proper fall of snow.
Snowfall, yeah. Remember the year we had the fucking snowfall? And me, you, and our friend Keevan got out of school, and we went to the biggest hill we could find with fucking bags and bodyboards.
Why did we get out of school, by the way? Do you remember this?
There was some kind of... I knew we told some kind of lie.
So
I
we
was
were
good
all
at that.
concerned about the buses not coming to pick us up that afternoon.
Yeah.
Your dad in particular.
Yeah.
And your dad was coming to take you home early so that you didn't get caught up in this mess.
Mm-hmm.
Chris says to me, "You live near me. You better come with."
Mm-hmm.
Just like we'll just say to the teachers that that's all agreed, no problem.
Mm-hmm.
And then
How do
Keevan, who doesn't live anywhere remotely near
How
us,
do we swing that?
Keevan, you better come too. 'Cause
Yeah.
the snow is gonna be a fucking nightmare. I'm telling you, them buses are not gonna be here. The whole country's gonna be locked out of the school at 3 o'clock.
Yeah.
We gotta get the fuck out of here.
Mm-hmm. That's right.
I don't know why the teachers went for it. I think whenever they see snow, they panic and they're like, "Better."
You got to put safety first, like
Yeah.
yeah. If they're in the hands of a parent, they're out of my hands. Yeah, but it was a fucking mad snowfall that year.
It was
that
a
was a
snowfall.
big freeze here, I think.
Yeah, it
wasn't
snowed a couple of times, didn't it?
Oh yeah, it was
Across the
deep,
winter.
deep, man. We flew down hills on boards and stuff.
That was class.
Like, yeah.
That was like the proper, just like what Christmas is like, rather than about like toys and gifts and all that shit. It's about
Doing
like,
stupid shit like that.
it's about just like hanging out with your friends and the snow.
Yeah.
Oh, it was awesome. Good
know.
times. Great times. Chris, tell you what,
Yeah.
if it snows decent over the Christmas, whenever I'm down here, we'll go sledding.
100%.
We'll find a hill.
Absolutely.
We'll find a hill.
We have to, yeah. My God, that'd be awesome.
Snow's awesome.
I can't think of anything else I want to work into this Christmas discussion. I'm a little bit more excited now
There's
about Christmas.
actually so much, and I didn't even consider the half of it, like about the stuff that happens. around
Sweets,
Christmas.
foods, everything. There's so much. Like,
You know, the things that you do.
I'm looking forward to our Christmas day because it's something. I don't know. No one has any schedule, for the next day or two. It's just all about.
And like anyone says, like, do you want to go do this thing? You're more than in your rights to say no.
No,
I'm gonna
and
sit
yeah,
here.
no one could bat an eyelid
No.
at that. Like, yeah.
It's Christmas.
Well, how do you feel about Christmas in a different country?
How do you mean?
Like if your mum and dad turn around to you, and we're thinking about going.
we're gonna go to Spain for Christmas.
Spain for Christmas.
I'd say get off your fucking rocker.
Rocker.
You're talking pure dirt.
Yeah.
The shit's spewing out of your mouth right now.
You're a
is-
Christmas at home type of guy. Yeah.
What? Right. What makes it Christmas?
Otherwise, the song makes no sense. You're not driving home.
for
It's not driving to Spain for Christmas.
I'm flying away for Christmas.
Could be onto something.
No, I'm not.
Nope.
Listen. If you happen to be in another country, right? Say you've moved to fucking America for a year.
Mhm.
Make the most of it. Like
Mm,
enjoy the different culture.
Yeah.
Right. Don't be heading out
No.
for Christmas.
You have like 51 other weeks of the year.
Don't
you can-
find
you
yourself
can go.
living in Ireland for 51 weeks of the year and choosing Christmas week to get the fuck out.
Yeah.
The other 51 weeks, your game. Go
Yeah,
wherever you want.
yeah, yeah.
Do whatever you need to do. See the world. But like Christmas.
Christmas is Christmas. Yeah.
It's, I don't know.
I'm like that too, though. I'm like
But
that.
then
at
I'm
Christmas.
a home bird. Like
I see.
I would be like, I would never even, the idea of going to Australia and stuff like that there, I just don't even
Never
consider.
really
It's
appealed.
just like, I just don't want to.
Yeah, yeah.
I like it here for some reason.
Yeah.
For whatever reason.
Yeah. I like it here too.
I kind of like it here.
But in more recent years, I've definitely swung the other way. I've started to swing the other way. I'm like, I kind of want to go.
I think it's just, everyone does that.
Yeah.
I think it's just like you realize that like opportunity, while it's here,
Yeah.
You could
It's
have
bigger elsewhere.
better opportunity in a completely different place.
Yeah,
Where you can
agreed.
you can
Agreed.
more or less like do whatever you want.
Yeah.
There's a world of opportunity out there.
There is. But that's all I have to talk
Don't
about.
go away for Christmas. Is all I'm saying.
That's all I have to discuss on the matter. You want to?
I can't really think of anything else, to be honest with you.
I'm a little bit more excited for Christmas. I'm a little bit hungry. I'm not gonna lie, talking about those dinners.
Need some turkey sandwiches.
Before we get into what we get up to this week, guys and girls, remember you can find the video version of this podcast over at youtube.com/emptypromisepodcast, or you can take the video version with you anywhere you wish. I think in the new year, we should probably look into putting in some kind of sound or jingle to signify that the section or that part is over.
A bumper.
A bumper, yeah. Because at the minute we just talk and we just say it's over, but there's nothing really.
I don't feel like it's
yeah, you know,
yeah,
like a big gong or something.
Just get a gong.
Oh, I could get a gong. Very inspired by the Japanese culture.
Yeah,
I'm really not.
No,
But they do good stuff.
they do.
This week, what have we got up to this week? Did you get your Spotify roundup?
I did. I ignored it though.
Did you?
Yeah.
We've appeared on a few people's
Have we?
for podcasts.
Well, that's awesome. That's
We've
good.
appeared in a few people's most listened to podcasts. Empty Promises up there. We're doing a lot better than we did last year, and last year we did just okay.
I don't think we were on Spotify last year, Chris.
Oh yeah, that's right. We probably weren't. Yeah.
So we're doing better.
Were we not?
We might have
I
been.
think we might have been. Yeah. I got mine. What else I got up to this week? Okay, I told you I splurged.
Oh yeah.
I splurged. After Black Friday, well, I didn't buy anything on Black Friday, but you know the way they run deals and it's like Cyber Monday and then they're like, fuck it, it's a week's deal, so we're just going to run them.
No, it's a Christmas deal.
I splurged and it was a wise investment. I bought myself a new mattress.
Oh, very nice.
Mhm.
Very good.
I went for, do you ever hear the Emma mattresses?
No.
Or the Simba mattresses?
No.
Okay. So you know those mattresses they advertise on TV now and it shows like this, like them going through like the factory and like being tested on and all this kind of stuff.
Oh, right, okay.
So these things are like, so I bought the Emma mattress, the Emma king size mattress. It's like a fucking orthopedic, this massive, it basically, there's like 19 inches.
It's right here, by the way.
19 inches of like foam.
Oh, very good. Memory foam?
Memory foam. And then there's like what they describe as like their gel layer. So there's like a gel layer that runs around on top of the foam. And that apparently like helps cool the mattress and stuff. And then there's like this big like mesh kind of thing over the top of it. Now, I wasn't sold on all that. What I was sold by was, do you know the company Which that like review things?
Yeah.
For 3 years running, this has been like their top mattress. And I was like, well, clearly they're doing something.
Yeah,
right.
they must be doing something.
So I went on and I took a look. 700 snoops these things sell for. Black Friday deal, 400.
That's some jump.
Mm-hmm. I was like, I have to pull the pin on this.
But this is the thing. It's like, that seems like a lot of money for a mattress. But then you're like,
That's a fucking investment.
yeah, 5 years minimum.
Yeah.
Cheers now.
Exactly.
For a good
It
night's
comes in
sleep.
a box.
Right.
It comes rolled up.
I don't
and
know.
Folded in a box.
I don't know how mattresses are normally delivered.
I was very concerned at this. I was
Oh,
like,
'cause it was
there's no
small.
way this thing can be comfortable being in a box. I'm like, I'm sorry, but no. It came wrapped up and it came vacuum packed. And then as soon as we like broke the seal, you could hear the air. You just cut it, just went.
Filled
And it
up.
started filling. You got to give it like an hour on the floor and it like rises.
Right.
I've never experienced anything like that, Steve.
Well,
The
that's
company
awesome.
offers you a 100-day guarantee or your money back. Send it back. They'll pick it up if you're not happy with it. And I was like, okay, they're on to something here. Feel that mattress. Feel it. Go ahead.
I'll try
Yeah.
the
Just lay across that bed.
Yeah.
You get it?
This is like, oh yeah.
Yeah. It molds to your shape, right?
Yeah, you don't.
But it's still firm.
Yeah, that's
Do you know what I mean?
It's not like a memory foam where you sink into it.
No.
It's like I can feel like when my butt and my head are going.
Yeah. He gets it.
They're a little bit lower,
That guy gets it. Yeah.
but it's still hard.
Yeah.
That is nice.
It's a great mattress. So I just thought, with definitely gotta treat myself to this. You see, you feel that kind of mesh thing. Yeah, it's fucking awesome. It's a good mattress. Yeah. So when
It's very important part of your life.
yeah, heard good advice at work saying that the
Use it every night.
two most important things you can have in your life are your good mattress and a good pair of shoes. Because if
Yeah.
you're not in one, you're in the other.
Well, that's it.
So I was like, okay. So
I do like to go barefoot quite a bit.
yeah. So next thing I got to get is a
So-
really good, comfy pair of shoes. I think.
I need some good shoes. I
Yeah.
think.
And some nice new bed sheets. to put on.
A nice high thread count.
Oh yeah, real
Do it
nice.
justice, you know
Yeah.
what I mean?
So that's what I bought. That's what I splurged out on this week.
Good stuff.
Yeah, yeah.
Fair play. I once bought a memory foam topper for my mattress.
Well, how'd that go?
It was fine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You feel a difference?
Yeah, I felt like memory foam.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
I didn't keep it for
We
long.
sell weighted blankets at the minute. I'm so tempted to pull the pin on that.
What's the benefit of a weighted blanket?
So apparently it's like it helps with like you know, people who like shake in their sleep or get like stretchies or whatever you want to call that.
They can kick out and stuff.
Or it helps with stress and anxiety and sleeping and all that kind of stuff. I don't know. But basically it's just a really heavy quilt. Like it's a properly heavy quilt. And I can imagine that would do great things for me. I might pull the pin on one of those as well.
Fair enough.
30 snoops, I think, and it could be a wise investment.
For a quilt, that's not.
Yeah.
What's the tog rating?
There is no tog rating.
Oh, Chris, it needs to be a good tog.
No tog
Don't know what it means. All I know is that it's
so
a thing.
tog rating is the density of your duvet.
So that's like how hot it'll be. In
So you can
summer or
go
winter.
that one I have at the minute. I think is a 10.5. So that's airing on the side.
That's
of,
pulling some togs.
exactly. You can go 13.5. Now that's a toasty. That's a toasty
Yeah.
one. Or in the summertime, you drop right down to like 4.5.
yeah.
But we don't really have the summers here for that.
No.
That's like a summer in fucking the sun.
Yeah,
you know.
a sunny country.
Yeah. But no, I go for a standard 10.5 year round.
That's fair play.
That's what I go for. You know.
You gotta keep
Yeah, and
Consistency there.
some hotel quality pillows. That's what I go for as well.
good stuff.
We just got on to some bedding,
Some bed talk,
bedding
yeah.
discussion. Yeah, pillow talk. Some would say
Pillow talk.
Yeah,
I
there we
like
go.
it. Pillow talk on the podcast.
What else did I get up to this week? Did my Christmas shopping. Did some Christmas shopping after we last spoke.
There'll still be a bit left.
Was supposed to have management do. I talked to you about that last time. We're supposed to have it on the day that we did the last podcast.
All right.
The meal didn't work out, so we just ended up going for drinks. So we're going for the meal tonight.
Oh, fair play.
So that's
Where's you
what
going for
we're
the main?
just Keegan's Bar in Armagh.
Ah, fair play.
Apparently they do good food. They cater to a vegan such as myself.
There you go.
And then we'll go for some drinks after. But it was a very fun night.
You
Actually.
can go somewhere else for the drinks.
Yeah,
Fuck you, Keegans.
yeah. We last week we headed to the Charlemont Hotel in Armagh.
I've never been there.
Dead as a fucking doornail, but we had the bar to ourselves.
Well, there you go.
And it was tremendous. Lovely, cozy atmosphere. Went to the marketplace first of all in Armagh.
What's there?
So they had like shows on. They had like a show on.
The wee bar beside it.
Yeah,
there?
there's a bar.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
went in, the bar was open. I actually met, do you know who works there now? Is Jolly Bearded Photography. You know the guy Sebastian?
yeah.
He's working in the bar now. And we were only there about an hour, and next thing they closed the bar. And apparently they closed the bar like an hour after the last
show. Was it?
the last, what do you call it, like the intermission of the last show, if that
right,
makes sense.
Okay.
It's like fucking like 7:30. It was like, no, we're shut. I was like, well, fuck this. So we're like,
Right, yeah.
we were planning to make our way down to the bottom of the town, but we stopped in the Charlemont for a drink, and it just got too cozy, and none of us moved. So
As it does
it
happen.
was so good. It's a really, really good night. Like, so very nice. I had me some Heineken and some Black Bush whiskey. It's a very, very good night.
Black Bush.
Black Bush, like Bushmills.
Bushmills, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Really
I
smooth
like
whiskey.
Bushmills whiskey.
Do you?
Yeah.
That Black Bush is something else, though.
Yeah, it's good stuff.
Fucking so smooth. Yeah,
Nice.
very good.
We had our Christmas do
Tell me.
on last Thursday.
Tell me all about
Last
it.
Thursday night.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, it was good. Spirits were high.
Yeah. Mood is
Very
up.
high. Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, we
We're here
it was
tonight.
the Bullet Hotel in
That's
Belfast.
enough. Oh, nice.
Yeah. And
See, they take you nice places for yours.
yeah, it was a nice
They kind of just leave it up to us to organize our
Oh,
own.
did they? Yeah.
They're like, here's your kitty. Go
Yeah.
mad.
Go work it out.
Yeah, I'll talk about that in
Well,
a
they
second.
kind of do that as well. Like that was organized by one of the dudes who works, just an employee who works in Belfast. So it wasn't like given from the top down, but it was a nice spot. We had like a bar tab as well where we could work away for the first like hour or so,
Mm-hmm.
and that was taken to full advantage
Nice.
by everybody there.
An open bar?
Oh yeah,
Fuck, I'm in the wrong company.
lad. Like
Holy
for
shit.
the first hour and a half, I didn't pay for a drink. Like
No way.
and that first hour and a half,
You, they hit you, yeah.
you hit it hard.
Yeah.
Then it was like whenever somebody let slip the amount that was behind the bar, and you could see the amount spent so far,
Yeah.
just on the wee till.
Yeah.
So somebody tapped me in the shoulder and I was just stood at the bar. I had a drink in my hand. I was sweet. I was fine. They were like, "That's about to close." It's like go there and get yourself two
Get
drinks.
yourself, yeah.
And I'm like, I already had one. I took another one like to be
Nah,
greedy,
yeah.
just to be
Just,
greedy.
yeah,
like.
well, if it's an open bar, you
And
got
the
to
bar's
make the
about to
most.
shut. And I was like, "Fuck it, I'll take it." And then about 5 minutes later, the announced it was shut. So I was throwing stuff into me simply.
What were you drinking?
I started on Corona because that was what they had set out.
Do you like Corona?
Nope. I had set it out.
Me either.
I needed to take a big chunk of lime just to make it even nice.
Yeah.
And then
Did they at least have lime for it?
yeah, there was limes in them. Yeah.
Because some places just give you lemons.
I know.
And I'm like, life gives you
Sometimes they
lemons.
just give you the bottle.
I know.
Work away.
Yeah.
Then I had a pint of Estrella because that was the only
Pint of what?
Estrella.
Estrella. Oh, I've never had Estrella.
Spanish.
Yeah.
Estrella. And that's because it was the only
Draft?
lager on
On draft.
I was like, right. And then I seen a couple of Guinnesses floating about and I got tempted, man.
Yeah?
Yeah. And I
Did you go for it?
switched. I
Oh,
did,
yeah.
Which is not a good idea.
We're
Shouldn't
mixing.
really
We're
mix.
mixing. We're matching.
But I had about 4 Guinnesses then in that place. And then we moved, after the bar was closed, we fucked away on off somewhere else.
Nice.
And went
Was
to
there like a load of yous that did this? Yeah.
big crowd of people. Like,
Fucking
there was
nice.
about 30 people
Jesus.
there at that point. And then we went to the Harp Bar in Belfast as well.
The what?
The Harp Bar.
The harp bar.
Yeah, like just harp.
Oh,
Just bar.
nice.
Yeah, big bar. And
Is all they sell harp?
no, they sell all.
They should sell just harp.
They sell loads of stuff. But I did start having harp when I got there.
Jeez, you mixed about a bit there.
I fucked about a bit much.
Oh, I
Chris.
can see a dicky tummy coming on.
And I did have a dicky tummy the next day.
Oh.
I was completely fucked the next day. I woke up and I was just like, I am no suitable state to drive to work.
Yeah.
So I just said I'm going to work from home.
Nice.
I just logged on my computer at home. And
I'm sure they expected that, did they, though?
There was about 2 people from our team in the office.
Credit to those guys.
Everyone else was online. And then there was a bunch of people who hadn't come in because their Christmas party was in the same day. So
Oh, yeah, okay.
it was expected, Chris. It was expected. But
Yeah.
nonetheless, I sat there in front of my computer for the first few hours just like a zombie.
Yeah.
Trying to fucking reply to meals and stuff. Got going eventually.
Did you have any spirits, or was it just beer you stuck with?
As far as I know, it was just beer,
Jesus.
Chris. You know,
Jesus.
I'm
What
not-
time did you get in at?
1-ish.
Not bad.
No, not bad.
That's
I had
okay.
work the next day. You
Oh,
know?
fuck yeah, right enough. Yeah.
So it was
this
like-
on a Thursday?
Yeah.
That's not bad. At least, like, yeah. This didn't do it like a Tuesday or something.
They're
Jesus.
all the FD nights out or Thursday night.
That's a good idea, though. Like, yeah. So that way, if you're down, at least it's the end of the week.
Aye, and everyone else will be down with you. But like,
Yeah.
why not just a Friday? I don't get it.
True. I like Thursday. It breaks the week up because then the next day well, it's Friday, so the next
it's
day
not
I'm
really,
off anyway.
Yeah, it's not like you're going to
I would stick with that, yeah.
But yeah, hey, it was a good island night. Thoroughly enjoyed it.
Nice.
Drinks aplenty.
Excellent.
Everyone was loosey goosey.
Good. I'm glad you had a good night.
Yeah,
I have
me
been
too.
left in charge of the budgeting for our company staff do.
Oh dear.
For the Armagh staff do. Now this is all of us. This is 100 staff. Been
That's a big responsibility.
Given the budget, okay. So it's booked for the Armagh City Hotel for the 4th of January now. The budget has already covered the meal, like no problem. Now we have a lot of reserve. And basically my area manager told me the other day, she says, I don't care what you spend it on. I just need to see receipts, but make sure you spend the whole lot.
Yeah.
So I'm thinking about doing an award ceremony.
Dundies.
The Dundies, yeah, exactly. I don't know part of it tonight is going to cover the management meal. She goes, have a management meal. It's like, no problem.
Okay.
I'll cover that. We still have a lot of reserve.
Well, that's interesting. Put it behind the bar.
So we're thinking that.
Sort some
That was the
people
other
out.
story I was telling. Remember Paddy McCartney? So he used to work for Timpson's Key Cutting.
Yeah.
And he says that company, they used to, like the parties they used to have, the staff dues,
Yeah.
they would purposely set out to beat whatever the record tab in a specific bar was.
Oh, fuck me.
They would literally walk in and say, what is your he told me, so what he did before was he took I forget how many, maybe like 40 people or whatever to Malta. And that was so every year he picks like 40 people from the company and he's got to take them to Malta for a couple of nights, and that's like their due. And then
Fucking
the
hell.
next year he'll pick a different 40 people, and this year I think he said they went to Iceland. But when they were in Malta, it was like they walked into one of the bars in the Strip and said, what is your record tab? And it was set by an NBA team from the USA.
Fucking hell.
And he just told the guys, order it. Even if you don't drink it, I want that recognition of Timpson's to be he said these guys were just ordered like bottles of water that were like like 5 and 6 pounds. Just order all the water.
Jesus
and
Christ.
they ended up racking up, like, I think it was maybe like 60 grand, something like
Why?
that. Tab.
That's the stupidest reason to spend money.
A big tax write-off though. At the end of the year, that's what he says.
See.
You
Okay.
know?
Yeah. I see
Big
what you're
tax
saying.
write-off. So
Yeah,
just
yeah.
keep going. So he took another 40 of them, I think Paddy was saying, to Iceland there,
Fuck me. Hey.
to Reykjavik or whatever it is. And same thing again, walking into a bar, just let's go. Yeah. That's a great way to
Why
be.
is it the Christmas staff dues are just like an excuse to get absolutely paralytic and just fucking
Parallelogrammed.
parallelogrammed and
I know.
fucking phone boxed?
I don't
and
get it.
whatever.
I don't know.
It's mad. Like, I mean, it's not a good. It's not good for your health.
No, she said my area manager told me, you can get like bottles of wine for the tables and stuff like that. And I was like, fuck it, at this rate, we'll just get fucking like expensive bottles of vodka and whiskey and put them on the table. You know,
that's mad though. Like,
yeah,
isn't it funny how they're like you have to spend it all?
Yeah.
Otherwise, next year you're not getting the same.
Exactly, you have to spend it. I love it. I love it.
Actually, it's really interesting because I'm reading a book at the minute called the whole scandal in Northern Ireland a couple of years ago, but the heating.
Oh yeah,
the boilers. I'm reading a book about it, and it was something similar. It was like you're going to get 200 million for this scheme. Like whatever you do not be sending money back to England. And it's like they really took that a bit literally because I think they overspent by 500 million pound. I don't know. 500
million pound.
Yeah, that was because they didn't put like.
You could do whatever you want with that money. Like obviously you're not going to need that much. So what the fuck are they spending on? Like, you know what I mean?
They were just like making it really easy to get those boilers and give people money for it. But then they didn't realize that if they went over the limit, they'd have to pay that all back. So
Christmas staff, dude, they're fucking insane.
Here, I tell you what,
insane.
I wouldn't like to have the responsibility of owning that budget.
No.
I mean, I don't know, because then you have to please so many people, Chris.
No, you don't. I am not a people pleaser.
Oh, fair enough.
I'm just like, if you don't like it, you don't have to come.
That's more for
someone
us.
else will take your place. That's the way I see it anyway. I did some more shopping, bought myself a mattress, work, got my Christmas holidays sorted, went to Bubba Drew's for a nice meal after the night that we went out last weekend. Ended up getting a lovely Thai burger, it was called. I think I've spoke about them before, but I highly recommend them.
Nice.
Then I went to McDonald's for an apple pie.
An apple pie.
Warm apple pie. And a cup of tea.
And
it was the best non-hangover cure I've ever had. Because I had some pints of water that night as well to keep myself hydrated. Right. And I think it was the magic fix. I really do.
Oh no, like it is. Hangovers are dehydration. Like that's just what it is.
Yep.
If you can keep hydrated, you'll be okay.
Yep.
You may have a dicky tummy, as you say, but you won't have.
Yeah, exactly. I was a wee bit groggy. I got up that morning though. I still went for a run. I still had the energy to go for a run. I wasn't, and it was good.
That's why people. Whenever I was in uni, I knew people who would take Diorolite.
Oh yeah, the effects of dehydration. I have loads of Diorolite in my drawer.
That's good to know.
I use it when I was doing like the big runs and stuff. It was just a quick way to get like salts and stuff back in.
Very good.
I'm not a weirdo. No, I swear.
Sure.
That's it. That's all I have. That's all I've done this week.
Yeah, that was a pretty big week with all stuff to do in the middle of it.
I watched Sherlock Holmes: A Game of Shadows last night.
Nice.
With my father.
It's a good film.
It was just happened to be on TV, and it was like, let's just watch this, and it turned out to be great. I forgot how good it was.
Good film. Very good film.
And we finished The Haunting of Hill House.
Oh, nice. Did it live up?
Far and beyond.
Very good.
And beyond.
Nice.
Me and man, what a recommendation.
Fair play.
What a fucking recommendation. Oh, you have
ever-growing list.
My to-do watch this list is, have you seen that Our Marriage on Netflix?
Our Marriage?
Yeah. Adam Driver, that's what you call the guy Star Wars?
Yeah.
Adam Driver and Scarlett Johansson. But this couple who
like both of those people
fall in love with each other, and the trailer is basically showing how much in love with each other they are, and how much how everything's perfect and have a family and all. And this is just like a voiceover and it's showing their lives. And next thing it comes into like the real time, and they're both sitting and they're actually getting a divorce. And it's like, apparently it's like one of these, It and The Irishman are set to be like the top 2 films of the year.
Oh,
they're trying to push them for like like Academy Awards and things like that. This looks fucking good. I think it could be a real slow burner, but definitely got to give it a watch.
Sometimes those films are the best though.
Yeah.
The delayed payoff.
Have you watched The Irishman yet?
No. I haven't had the time.
Watch it.
I did watch something though.
What did you watch?
I watched The Joker.
How was that?
It's very, very good.
Shit, I haven't watched it.
Deserving of the praise, absolutely.
Okay.
Very makes you feel very uncomfortable.
Not in the cinemas, no.
No,
not
in cinemas. That's all I'll say about the matter. But like, it's very good. Delivers at the end, big time, and throughout makes you feel uncomfortable, makes you feel sympathetic toward him, makes you scared of him.
Yeah,
very good. You're just like, you just don't know what he's gonna do. Excellently acted, just perfect.
Good, properly cast for that point. Yeah.
Yep. No, I mean Joaquin Phoenix. Like,
yeah, that's what I mean. Yeah, he was well cast for that. Yeah,
brilliant. You believe him at his best. You can see the Joker. You know, like not at his best. Like when the character Arthur Fleck is in his high moments, you see the Joker pure, and when he's in his low moments, you see like a real person, and that's what makes the difference. You're just like, I can relate to that dude.
Wow. Okay.
You know, whenever he's not doing Joker stuff, it's very good. Well,
That's choking on sweet.
Oh, fair play. Well, they'll kill you.
I'm choking.
I've also been playing Halo Reach on PC. Came out on PC.
How's that?
Halo Reach is brilliant. I forgot how good it is.
That was an absolute babe of a game.
Absolute
Babe of a game. Yeah.
Fucking 5 stars.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, brilliant. Brilliant campaign. Played it on PC just for a change.
Mm-hmm.
So happy with it. Brilliant game here.
Shit.
Forgot about the emotions in that game.
Yeah. Yeah, one of the guys at work is playing it as well. Says just something else. Like, God damn. I like Halo.
Very good.
I really like Halo.
I also finished The Outer Worlds. I think I might have mentioned that.
Didn't tell me that, no. Holy shit, you've been playing a lot.
Mm-hmm. Finished it. Very good. Can't wait for the DLC to come out for it. I'll definitely play it. And I started at long last Breath of the Wild.
Yes.
That game is way bigger than I thought it was going to be.
That game is fucking huge.
Butterfly.
From where?
Some weird shit is happening here today. You made it snow? A butterfly appears?
From where?
A cocoon, Chris.
That's so weird. Like genuinely, where would that have come from?
I know.
That door's closed, this door's closed, both windows are shut. And he was not in the room before I got there.
He's been waiting, biding his time for the perfect moment.
Okay, well, if he's happy there until we're finished up,
That's more than okay.
I'll get the guy out. Jesus, it's a strange time of year to see a butterfly.
Yeah, it looks really cool too. Nice colours. What the fuck was I talking about? Yeah, Breath of the Wild. Much bigger than I thought it was going to be. A little daunting. I'm a little bit.
That's fucking huge.
I almost don't want to commit.
Where have you got to? Did you climb the tower and get your glider and
yeah,
things
got
like
all
that?
that. Yeah,
Okay,
I'm over visiting some village to learn about my past.
Ah, yes. Okay.
bit,
Okay.
so, yeah,
have you done any of like the dungeons?
Yeah,
you
I've
obviously
done-
have. Yeah, yeah.
Done about 8 or so of them. now.
Fucking class though.
It is good. One part really fucked me off. One stupid dungeon fucked me off so much.
Which one?
There's this one where it's like a ball falls into like a maze, and you control the maze using the tilt
Oh
controls.
yeah, I know what you're talking about.
That's the biggest load of shit I've ever seen in a game. That is the biggest load of dumb. And it really made me start getting irritated with the game. Like the little things that never used to bother me, like how whenever you're talking to somebody, they say all this nonsensical shit just before you can get to the bit you want.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm just like, why does it take so long to get through these conversations?
It's so big. It's so open.
I know.
Fucking cracking game.
But yeah, I don't know when I'll get a chance to keep going through it. Like, but
I'll probably not play anything now until I start watching The Witcher, and then I might take into The Witcher.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. That's my goal anyway.
Fair play.
Um,
But yeah, aside from that, I haven't done a whole pile
Nope.
with my week
nope.
that I can recall.
I've got nothing else to add.
Nothing to add to that.
Nope.
Can't wait for The Witcher as well.
Talk briefly to 2 members of the community again this week, or 2 regular listeners. The Main Man, firstly, I was talking to him in work actually, and what were we discussing? We were talking about some movie. Well, it shows you much out of this to our community. And Ariane Davis from Wales, who has passed her exams or learning day, I'm not too sure, to become an air hostess.
Really?
Yeah, so the Empty Promise could be going up.
Watch out
and away.
for pilots who aren't really pilots.
Yeah,
because
deadheading all over the world.
They're out there.
Yeah,
Watch out for fucking the Frank Abagnales of the world.
That's fucking awesome though.
Yeah, for our hostess.
Yeah.
So that means, oh my god, you see the world.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Fair play.
I think
Just come home for Christmas.
I think we could swing some tickets though to like different parts of the world if we ask nicely.
Why don't you take tickets, Chris?
Why not?
Put on your pilot's uniform and
Oh, true. Yeah, I've got my pilot's uniform.
We
It's
could
pressed.
deadhead.
Yeah, we could deadhead wherever we could go anywhere.
go to Sydney.
And production has started for episode 100 of the podcast, which is coming just a mere 9 episodes away.
Which will take us about 4 years.
4 years. We'll get there. Imagine we packed it all in right before episode 100.
We should do that.
Yeah, we should. And come
It'll
back
be
with a new podcast.
It'll be like, oh my god, why'd they do
There's
that?
guys that do that.
They're so
I forget who it
enigmatic.
is. And they do like one season of a podcast. It does really, really well. And then they go away. They cancel the whole thing. And then just start a new podcast.
Yeah, isn't it though? Because it's like they'll do like a really in-depth topic, not for the episode, but for the podcast. And when they've reached the culmination of that topic, it's like we could try and keep going, but like, why not just find another really interesting new topic to do? Yeah, but I get what you mean. They should just make that a show where they do like 5 episodes,
Yeah.
based on one topic, and then move on. To the
Move
next.
on, yeah.
That's
So,
what we do.
we're going to have to come up with something for the new year as well.
We're gonna do
something big, or something new, something fresh. All this working towards. So this episode that you're hearing today will be up later on today, which again we did last week. All of this working towards a live episode, possibly. Mm-hmm.
Watch out.
We've talked about logistics, and it can be done.
Yeah, it can be done. We have the technology.
We have the means. It's just finding the time.
The place.
We'll do it though. We'll definitely.
And it needs to be something special. Can't just be a regular episode.
No, like a regular live.
It's gonna be something special.
Yeah,
being live.
Yeah,
we're gonna fucking read comments. Live comments.
That'd
we're
be
gonna
pretty
stream
good.
the podcast.
Well, episode 100. We talked about this. It's going to be episode 99 or 100 or 101. Is going to be 100 random questions from as many random people as we can possibly get. So if you can think of any questions, start asking us them now. I'm going to keep them all loaded in my phone. If you hear any at work, or you hear any from the guys, or from Laura, or from anybody, keep track of them. And then we'll bring them all together onto a couple of sheets of paper, print them out, and we'll just read them and have fun with that in the episode.
We will answer your questions.
That'd be a fucking great
100% researched, authoritative answers.
That'd be a great episode, yeah. Maybe we'll get a pizza for that episode as well.
Oh, we should. We need more pizza on pod.
Yeah.
What pizzas can you eat?
I can eat like any pizza place I can eat from. There's certain places that do vegan cheese and other places that don't. And if they don't, I just get a pizza with no cheese.
Yeah, you get the sauce.
I get the sauce and I get any other toppings I want.
Get the sauce and get the vegetables.
Sauce. Just like my ma used to make, huh?
Why do we do accents?
I don't know.
We're not good at them.
Oh, we have to do our comedy. We have to do our comedy episode. We're just a joke.
Questions?
Just jokes. Just fucking jokes.
Our questions, jokes.
Just jokes. I'm looking forward to that. That could be good, yeah. That could be really good, actually.
I need to learn more jokes.
Empty promise stand-up. Yeah.
It's going to be awful.
Gotta be a fucking shit show.
It's going to be dad jokes left, right, and center.
100%. But we'll be in stitches at each other. Yeah. Maybe, a drink over that one would be good today. A beer or two. Just it heightens the level of comedy that we're at.
Oh, yeah. Makes us better comedians.
100%, yeah.
We don't just think we're funnier. We actually are funnier.
Yeah.
With some drink on.
The
snow's happening again.
Oh,
that's some thicker snow now, Chris.
It is thick snow.
That's good thick snow.
That's snow.
Fuck shit. That's a thick boy.
Oh, that's a big thick boy.
Remember the massive snowman we tried to make once?
Lara Matilda Big Ball? Of course I remember her. How could we forget? That ball stood in that field for fucking weeks after the snowfall. It
was meant to be a snowman.
Yeah, there was just a giant field where me and Dee lived, and it ran at like a giant slope, maybe like a 30-degree slope just for forever. And we walked up it with a snowball, turned it, and then rolled it all the way back down. And it was huge.
So
we planned to do another one, and left the other one on top of it and make a giant snowman, but we just gave up.
There was no way. Like, the weight of the one we created.
Oh, it was huge.
Even if the next one was half the size, even a quarter of the size, we weren't lifting that up.
No, it was like the size, like the front of a car. Like, you know, it was a huge.
No, it was bigger than the front of a car.
Would it be a car?
It was above us. Like,
yeah, it was.
We were a bit smaller then.
Yeah, true. It was a fucking huge ball, actually.
Ball.
But then all the snow melted and died away, and like the sun came out and it dried up, and then there was just this big ball of snow still sitting in
for weeks, like
just packed in tight. It was great. We called it Lara Matilda Big Ball. Don't know why.
Some say it's still there to this day.
Yeah,
possibly.
It might be.
I mean, it's not.
No, it's not.
Crap.
Stop
snowing again.
That's
it.
Jinxed it. That's all I got. You got anything else?
No.
Okay, happy days. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, thank you for joining us on Sunday the 15th of December 2019 for what was episode 91 of the podcast. Remember to get in touch with us through any of our social media sites, be it Facebook, Instagram, or Twitter, using the handle Empty Promise Podcast, or you can email us with your questions or comments at
emptypromisepodcast@gmail.com.
That's all you. I don't got that. I never know the email. I'm always going co-op bros in my head.
www.email.com.
Video version of the podcast can be found and all other podcasts over at youtube.com/emptypromisepodcast, or you can take us with you on the go through any podcast hosting service. Honestly, if you type Empty Promise Podcast into Google, even I was astounded by the number of places that we can.
We're everywhere.
We are fucking everywhere. Yeah,
we're like a
really bad
plague.
I was gonna say plague.
Virus. We're everywhere.
Yeah, we're everywhere.
We're like the common flu.
Yeah. Man flu.
Yeah.
But thank you to everybody who tunes into us and gets in contact with us. We hope to be in contact with you during the week, and we will see you all next time, which may be before Christmas. It'll probably be after Christmas.
I'd say it'll be a New Year special.
Be a New Year's, a roundup. Yeah, big roundup of the year. Thank you to everybody, and we hope you have a very Merry Christmas and a peaceful New Year. We'll see you all next time. Goodbye and God bless.
Bye bye.